chapter 12, verse 49, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, CUBANS.
Babylon camp down here in Tampa Florida. I'm not here to prophesy the destruction of America and preach salvation to the elect of our people. Come back to YAHAWASHI that you can know when to be saved from the impending doom and destruction that's coming. All right? Once again, double honor to our teachers, the elders, and the apostles, great Muslim, who taught us the truth and sincerity. And our Christian salutations, man. Okay? A lot of things that took place this past week, you know, and you can only, you know, imagine what's going to happen this next week. You know, for the past, 3-4 days, it's been plane crashes, you know, bodies getting taken back to the spirit world, you know, in numbers. They're still pulling bodies out of the, you know, that river up there in D.C. from that plane crash, you know. So this is the Lord really turning things up, and it's going to intensify day by day as we get closer to the end of this place, man. Okay? Bring that back.
John, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth.
And the Lord, when he comes, you got that lick of fire right here. And the Lord, when he comes, there's going to actually be, you know, nukes burning this earth, man. There's going to be actual thermonuclear fire coming when the Lord makes it coming. All right? So he says, I am coming to send fire on earth, but what will I if it already be kindled? You just had these wildfires in California. People's houses, multi-million-dollar mansions burnt down, man. You know, you had people that lost their lives in that fire. And you know what's crazy? I saw a video of Northern Kingdom working in the fields still while that fire was going on, man. But now they're being deported. You know, things are getting tense. You know, they come into jobs, they going to churches, they going to schools, grab people up. So, hey, and this is what's causing a lot of anxiety in people, man. People are on edge as is. People losing their mind. Friction, you know. So this is only going to increase and get worse as time goes on. You got Trump, who's been in the office for a little over a week. He passed all these executive orders, you know, bringing hell down. You know, he went over 300 executive orders already, man. You know, so he's putting a lot of things in motion, which is going to lead to more hell, more death, more destruction. Go ahead.
And what will I if it be already kindled?
Right. So the fire's already been kindled here, which is what tells us that we're getting closer to the Lord's coming, second coming, man. All right. And if you don't take heed to that, if you try to shrug that off, you're gonna be surely burned up in this destruction that's coming. You're gonna be put to death. Okay. The people just hopping on planes, just going by their day, living their own whoop-de-doo of our life, and they ain't making it to their destination, man. They're still pulling bodies out of the river. And the prophet's been telling you this, starting with our head elders and apostles, great millstones, this whole time, that great death and destruction is coming. There's going to be more death and destruction that's coming, man. Okay, so that will behoove you to start taking this truth seriously, start taking the Lord seriously and his prophets seriously. Go ahead.
I got the NLT for Luke 12 and 49. It says, I have come to set the world on fire, and I wish it were already burning.
The Lord wish it was already burning. So the Lord is, see, the Lord, YAHAWASHI, who you're going to call Jesus, he's ready for this place to go down. He's ready to make a second coming. He's ready, but it's all at the behest of the Most High, Yahweh. Okay, he's waiting for Yahweh to give him the green light to go ahead and do what you got to do. Okay, but he can't wait. He said, I wish it was already burning. I wish this place was already over. I wish America was already destroyed. So that's the spirit that who you call Jesus is in. Okay, his real name is YAHAWASHI. He ain't coming here to save all mankind. He's only coming to save a remnant. Okay, which is a small number compared to the masses that are about to be obliterated in thermonuclear fire here in America, man. All right, go ahead.
And there was a video I seen this morning on my way to camp, and there was like a news. It was reporting in the news how all these so-called illegal immigrants get deported, losing their jobs, and as they're picking the food in the fields, and they're replacing those jobs by the Edomites. And he said the Edomites can't even last for a lunch break. They all want to go home after their lunch break. They're not physically fit. They're all complaining. He said so they're going to suffer a lot their food production because they get rid of all these northern people.
Hey, well, what they saying that price is gonna go up.
Yeah.
They saying price is gonna go up. But another thing too, they get rid of Trump. Somebody can't get rid of your SNAP benefits.
Yeah.
So that's why famine is coming, man. But it's gonna be also be a shortage of food on your shelves. So prices gonna go up. People gonna be hungry. You know, and these Edomites, they ain't used to working, man. They're gonna have a hard time in slavery too. They're not used to working. But touching that point, I used to do landscaping. I did landscaping for years, bro. Maybe like 6, 7 years. You know, I did landscaping. There was this Edomite that came on the job one time, and you know, he said he was hyped. He was all into it. Yeah, man, I'm used to hard labor. And if you don't know about landscaping, that's serious work, man. That's serious work. It's hot. The sun's blazing on you. You know, you going through all, you know, you carry the heavy ass. It's a lot, you know, especially down here in Florida in the middle of the summer. That ain't for the weak, man. But it was like around lunchtime. That guy was fucking out of there, bro. He had changed twice. He was like red as hell. He was hyperventilating in the back seat. I'm like, you alright, man? I'm just sitting in the front seat laughing like that. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it, man. He ain't gonna make it. He was so hyped in the beginning. I'm like, he was like, you got there, he's throwing up, he's throwing water in his face. He had changed like twice. He brought a spare change of clothes. He hadn't changed his whole clothes. So he was catching hell. But he didn't last the whole day. You know what? A little bit after lunchtime, he ended up just going home and said we couldn't do it. So these Edomites that's talking about it, oh, the Mexicans are taking our jobs. You go do those fucking jobs, man.
Right.
And you see they can't do them. So this place is doomed to fail now.
Yeah. And those deportations are leading to a negative impact on American Babylon. You know, deportations a lot. And you know, I just got into a news article on that. You know, it said over 75%, you know, of foreign workers didn't show up over there, Bakersfield, north of LA, man. All right, so over 75% of that job didn't show up because they were afraid that ICE was going to come and raid. You know, and that's what's happening in, you know, in the workplace. You know, you got kids not showing up to school. Like, all right, you got, you know, just, you know, them Northern Kingdom is not showing up to the job, school, anywhere anymore, man, because they're afraid of ICE.
Right.
You know, you just had another news article where they said, you know, one of the, they heard someone speaking Spanish, and they had took him into custody for that, man. Yeah, bro. So it's like, you can't speak Spanish. They're questioning you. All right? You can't even look Spanish, man.
Right. And there's an artist that made it church too.
Yeah, they went into a church and grabbed the guy up. And his family was in there praising Jesus. Jesus was singing about it. Jesus came knocking with ice on the shirt. I told my coworkers the other day, I walked into him, I said, hey man, somebody's outside looking for you, man. Like, yeah, they had something on their shirt that said, I, he said, I, and he like, just like that. And I started laughing, he started laughing. At, you know, it's not really funny because people are really getting snatched up right now, man. You know, but even with that being said, man, a lot of these so-called illegals is your workforce. You know? So America's pretty much decimating its workforce. You see? Trying to make America great again. They're decimating its workforce. One of the brothers put in the chat today how I believe it was one of Trump's sons said, if anybody get in the way of them of America's golden age, they're saying that they're gonna be more the sanction.
That's just Trump really bringing back that image of the beast, man. Rome's ways with blood. The golden age, make America great.
Go ahead.
Precept. It says, Amos chapter 3, verse 6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
This is the trumpet being blown, man. You coming out here, people out here, here when they're playing some type of sports. You know, these people ain't afraid. Right now, the trumpet is being blown, man. They're throwing a frisbee over there. You know, people at the water park. But that trumpet is being blown. So this is the trumpet being blown. And after this, you're going to hear sirens. You know? Literal sirens.
And when you had a plane crash, you seen a bunch of sirens going on.
Yeah.
And people were screaming, and they was, you know, bleeding and wilding, man. You know, because they seen that. Someone said, well, it was the end of the world, you know. Well, this is all happening as you see right before your eyes. So how much more when things are breaking up more, you know?
Nah, she said it was, I believe it was a scripture about the sign. These are the signs of the Lord. And in one of the videos, a woman started hysterically crying in the back of the video of that plane crash that happened last night. You know how you know how women are, bro. They go to fucking scream. It's like, you know, she was hysterical, you know. And you just heard her in the back. That's what you're gonna hear every day. Multiple women. All you're gonna hear is people wailing and screaming and hollering and shit. Because what, a fear. So right now that fear is starting to rise up, and the prophets are telling you. Before you hear literal sirens, you're hearing the sirens of the YAHAWASHI, which is his prophets telling you to repent, get right, all hell about to break loose. We're literally warning you of impending doom. People don't hear it. They just walk past, all those guys are crazy, until a plane crashing, no shit, man. They said it took out like 5 houses. People was probably in them houses. We were talking about last night in the class. You probably was taking a shit. You probably was watching TV. You was in the comfort of your own home, thinking nothing can happen to me. I'm safe in my own home, in my own, you know, you secure. And all of a sudden the fucking roof came in and you see a cockpit. in your living room, man. You know, you on the toilet taking a shit, you open the bathroom door and your whole house is on fire. You hear a loud boom, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing too, when you look at the video, that thing coming down, they look like no damn plane. Everybody was saying, even on the news, they said it looked like a missile, man. You know, it looked like a missile, man.
It came fast.
Came fast.
Like a missile.
Right, so it's, and you know, then you have your conspiracies and stuff, which a lot of those conspiracies are true. It's a lot of shit going on, and you cannot take the mainstream media's narrative of it, man. You know, they're false. These devils lie to you all day, every day. I was thinking about that. You know how much the media lies to you? To your face. They sit with a straight face lying to your ass.
They can deceive they can deceive anybody into believing anything.
It's on TV.
And a good example of that is 911.
Right.
When they convinced the people to believe that a plane actually crashed into the World Trade Center.
Hey, well, you know what's crazy about that crash that happened in D.C.? One of the main guys that said he seen it was going off said, I never saw a helicopter. There was no helicopter. They fucking cut that. They had to scrap that news article. And this nigga, you know.
I was talking to the brother in the park, and I was like, they could tell you that they could put pictures up on the news of all these so-called victims that died in the crash. The whole time nobody was in it. It was remote control.
Well, yeah, they said those Black Hawks are remote control, but they said it was a guy. I saw on Twitter it was a guy that was. They said one of the guys that was in that Black Hawk. They said his name on TV, and then he came out with a video, and you could not tell at first until I pressed the video. It looked like that lady right there when he was talking, man. I kid you not. And then you open the video and you hear he sound like a dude. So the guy who he said was in the Black Hole was a transgender. He's like, guys, I wasn't in the plane. He's like, I wasn't in the helicopter. You know, I'm right here. Don't believe the media. So the media tell you anything, bro.
Yeah, at first they were saying that they weren't going to release the name of the guy in the Black Hole. They said they ain't trying to release that yet. They said if you ain't trying to release that, that means this is something. There's some people. It's the real news is really in the conspiracies. So-called conspiracies.
Yeah, all these so-called conspiracies are being found to be true.
You got a precept from Brother Gabar.
Hold on. Continuing, it says, read it from the top, Amos 3 and 6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city?
Which evil goes into bad times. Okay? Eve means time, ill means bad. So shall there be bad times in the city? In the city of Philadelphia last night, this shit was on fire. It looked like a complete destruction came through that place, man, and it did. Cars that was on the ground was burnt up, houses on fire. You know, it said it's like 19 injured.
Then you had that whole LA thing. So you seeing flames going up in this place, man. It says, in the water, YAHAWASHI have not done it.
So it's the Lord that's doing all this, man. But the same power we serve, we pray to, you know, that we're, you know, preaching and prophesying about coming. He's the one that's doing this, man. Okay? So it will behoove you to get on his good side of this. He's the one doing it, you should want to get on his good side. And if you don't, he's going to be doing it to your ass, man. Okay? We're not here to give you some sweet, whisper a bunch of sweet nothings in your ear, like the Christian church. Prosperity ain't coming. Good times ain't coming. It's about to get fucking worse. Okay? Prices going to go up. Things are going to get more uncomfortable, you know? And you're going to have to really have the Lord with you to endure and survive in these times. Go ahead.
Oh, that was on that.
Okay,
fine. It says, Amos chapter 3, starting at verse 6, down to verse 7, it says, surely the Lord YAHAWASHI, it says, power will do nothing, but he will reveal his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
So he will reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. So the prophets, which is the Lord's mouthpiece, they're here telling you what's going on. We know what's going to happen. We know what's coming out of this. People trying to figure out what's going on. Why is this happening? When is it going to stop? Is it ever going to stop? Well, we're telling you what's going on. We know what's happening. And we know it ain't finna stop. We know it's only going to get worse. Okay? So the men of the Lord, you know, warning you, give you these warnings. Hey, that right there is for you to take heed to and hope that you can be delivered, that you can be saved from the destruction that's coming. Because when it comes, it ain't going to be no stopping it, man. All right?
This book is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. Starting verse 1, it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so coming as a thief in the night.
The day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night when we people least expect it, man. And people don't expect that plane to crash like that. We got people in traffic, driving. You know? When you least expect these things to happen, they can happen. And when you nice and comfortable, you rubbing your feet together in your bed, you know, playing with your children, destruction is gonna come. Death gonna be at the door, man. So don't take this thing for granted.
Hey, I was watching actually a news video going into it, and there was a guy on the video explaining how he was going about his day, and out of nowhere he heard a loud like combustion, like a whole Lord, like it was a loud noise. And when he heard it, he was like, what the hell was it? It sounded like a missile, And then he started looking in the distance, and we seen that it was fire going on, and he was like, people starting to come outside the doors. And the lady, she asked him, she was like, what did you think it was? And he was like elaborating, but pretty much the point was, he was like, it sounded like a whole, like a plant blew off, like a missile, like a bomb. And that's the state that these people are gonna feel, more things pop off, man. They're gonna be frightened.
There was a rain camera video that showed a man and his wife coming inside the house, and then you seen the so-called plane coming down, and it came out fast, man. As soon as the explosion heard it, as soon as the explosion went off, she went to screaming. She didn't know what was going on. She immediately started screaming. Natural reactive response and ran back in the house.
Right. And one thing about that rain camera too is that the rain camera it was a night vision. It was nighttime. But when that flash from that destruction was so bright, it turned the camera back on to day vision.
Damn.
So imagine a nuke, bro. That's it. That's it, man. Yeah, it's gonna blind you to a nuclear explosion. Okay?
It says, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Right, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. They're saying, because peace and safety is coming. Trump said that he came to bring peace to the peacemaker. He always stirring shit up with these other nations. He's stirring shit up with the border of Mexico with the cartels and stuff. And they're saying how the cartel is planting bombs on these planes too, man. I'm going to bring that out. But they're saying how they're planting bombs on these trains, on these planes.
That's Esau's deception right there. Like the same way he framed, Ishmael for being a domestic terrorist. That's all the more reason for him to come down with that rap.
What he said the people that crashed on the plane.
This video from the Daily Mail says all 6 people on board.
Yeah, Mexican citizens.
Mexican citizens.
Mexican citizens?
Yep.
Wow.
Immigrants or citizens. Okay, so it's all coming out that this stuff was there's always something behind the scenes that take place. If it's on mainstream media, it's obviously one of the spots.
That's how you know he's trying to do something else behind closed doors. Because when you start making this whole thing about the whole
Shalom, Akin, YAHAWASHI, Shai, Bashim, Kubalas, Brakakam.
This shows you that Esau has something in store bigger than what we see right now.
Well, he's making it a crisis.
Right, yeah.
Everything he's doing, he's making this illegal immigration thing a crisis. And that's why Joe Biden was put into office. It was all the build-up to get Trump in there.
And have to deal with all that.
Order IPL, you cause the problem, and they bring the solution. So the solution is what? So the court your ass.
Right.
Shoot you on sight. Because we want to keep the rest of the American citizens safe. You see?
Yeah.
Trump responded to the plane crashes at a press conference and said these plane crashes have been due to people that were hired that have disabilities, right, and mental problems. They say he's not doing it all. They say we are the most intelligent species pretty much that's working for all these jobs, flying planes and all that. Okay, so this may have been a psyop just for him to abolish all these disabled, so-called disability, get these high-end jobs, man, like a plane driver.
They had one of the leaders of the FAA, the aerial, whatever, got a good plane. It was a Jake, and they put this nigga off just because he was black. And they was asking him questions on the stand, and he had no answer for none of the questions concerning his job. So Trump was saying, that shit's over, bro. Like, that's what Biden was doing. He's putting people in certain positions they weren't qualified for.
Right, it's called diversity.
It's called diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. And they showed you with those fires in California how the majority of the fire force and the Senate is DEI. And they had a picture that said, showing the fires, it said 0% contained, 100% DEI. I mean, they just letting straight retards up in there, and it's fucking. They add you Jake saying with that, man.
And that's a part of the what I earlier about the so-called training, which should say so-called training. Being in that helicopter, he said he was there with the helicopter. They're saying that he was in the helicopter. So Trump is trying to get all these trainees out of these jobs, trying to get all this shit set back to the way of rolling.
They saying about getting them out of the military too. Yeah. Which we all with that, man.
They got a training too, don't they?
Yeah. You got all these weirdos, these freaks running around these high level positions. We got to suffer. That was the Biden administration, man. Kamala Harris is gonna do worse. So we 100% with Trump doing that, man. Yeah. But I was watching the elders in the box, the elders in Dallas and the box and everything. And they was pointing to how this guy Trump said any we went to in our video. Any gangbangers, you fucking niggas, repeated offenders, they gonna start putting you niggas in Guantanamo Bay too, man.
Niggas keep getting trespass properties.
Yeah. They knew a guy like that, man.
Yeah, they will send your ass to Guantanamo Bay.
And this is all just an accumulation of putting people in FEMA camps, man. Right. Trump came into office on the promise that he was going to get 11 million people, illegals that's in this country, deported up out of here. You know what that looks like? 11 million people. They're not playing.
That's a long term right there.
They're already doing at least 1,000 a day already.
Right.
So the persecution is only going to get tighter. Yeah. The persecution is going to get worse, man. And then as you see these things popping up and all hell breaking loose and things getting worse, hey, understand that YAHAWASHI is doing this, man. And you already was warned.
Hey, it was crazy because you said it's going to get tighter, which is going to just lead to more uprising, uproars and people rebelling.
People going to be out there protesting in the streets.
Yeah.
And Trump going to say, martial law.
Yeah.
Martial law. When we say martial law, they're going to go out there with fucking, and you know that they don't give a fuck. They don't catch you niggas anyway. They're going to go out there with straight street sweepers and start mowing the whole damn, this whole George Floyd, Black Lives Matter, they ain't with none of that, bro.
And that's what they're looking for. That's what they want. Especially
they're looking for you to give them a reason.
Yeah, especially when they start coming from families. You see how the guy was. He was wilding by his woman, his wife. So how much more for when there's a bunch of people in that state?
Hey, I saw a video of this nigga Trump. I still gotta upload it, man. This nigga Trump, man, that nigga is ruthless, bro. He said how they sent 2 planes to Colombia, and this nigga said this shit on the live, you know, the little meeting shit. And he said they sent 2 planes out there, and Colombia denied them. He said when they entered the border, fuck around and find out. So he said he immediately told me gonna put sanctions on their ass. And he said, you know what? They apologized. They flipped the script. They started talking all nice again. He said, they weren't gonna talk like that anymore. They weren't talking like that anymore. And they changed their whole fucking. And then they sent the plane to get the illegal immigrants so that they don't have to send another one. So Trump's letting you know, like, bro, he ain't coming with it. He's coming with it, man. He gonna bring that fire, and that's gonna these other countries and a whole different vibration too. That's why scripture says the beast shall hate the whore. You know?
Yeah, he's doing some very demonic shit. He bring the hammer down. The scripture called him the hammer on the whole earth. All right, he told Canada straight up that we're gonna be 25% tariffs. The president of the meeting was like, you can't afford that.
Hey, well, the president of Canada, he just resigned. He resigned. Trudeau, he just resigned, man. He said, I can't do this anymore. You know, he pretty much backed out. So they're trying to find somebody to replace him now.
Trump told him in a meeting, he said, you can't afford it, you can always become a state.
Right.
And it's a hard choice for these countries. So they're like, damn, we don't want to be a part of America, but then you're going to put tariffs on us. And now that dude's called discussing that out. Somebody else can deal with it.
How y'all deal with that shit?
It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail.
Sudden destruction, man. Okay, so it's going to come out at a sudden. And we got an example of that last night. You know, that's why somebody said that's a sign. But that's how destruction is going to come. It's going to come when you least expect it, man. Okay? When you're not thinking about it. When you think about Marianne at the job or Susie Lou, you know, your mind will be somewhere else and your ass going to be. You're going to go from that thing about why my legs gone. The Lord going, and people going to be seeking answers of why this is happening. Why this happening? What's going on? And the only people going to have the answers are the men of the Lord, man. That's why you brothers, hey, I thought we was going to last night. You brothers going to be guys in that day, bro, amongst these people, bro. Because they're going to be looking at you like, this man calm as a cucumber. How is he not bugging out? Hey, it's going to be a treasure to have a sound mind in the time we're coming into, man.
I got that word suddenly right quick.
And it's beautiful you say that because these people, their minds aren't focused on shit. Anything can happen at any moment. But our minds are. At all times, we expecting danger. At all times, we wake up, it's like, man, shit, we go up to date. You know? And if it do, we're going to be giving all praises, man. And these people going to be panicking. That's why they're going to look at us like, brother, shit like gods, man. We be following brothers around. Brothers going to be losing the whole packs, man, in those days. Now it's maybe 1,000 people, 100 people, 200 people. And they all looking at you like, what do we do next? You're going to feel that pressure, that voice you feeling, man. Yeah, but I was going to say that. It's going to be like many Moses. Like, yeah, bro. The Lord already raised us up. You know, and people can already see that. But it's really going to manifest itself when this is the only thing that matters. Right now, you still got social media. You still have these so-called celebrities, which Esau put on the God complex. But when all that shut down, the only thing that's going to matter is who the Lord is dealing with.
That's right. So, and that's why the Lord had to put the spirit that we doing what we're doing right now. Brothers all over the world is doing what we're doing right now because the Lord is setting up His government on earth. That's why we can't take this thing for granted, bro. The Lord is establishing a government, and even, in the ancient world, you couldn't go into the temple lame, you couldn't go into the temple fucking with some type of element. No, you had to be bold, you had to be boy looking for those stragglers, man. You gotta be on your shit. You gotta be Lord looking for the prime, the top of his class. You can't be no fucking stragglers that you're gonna be able to, just like in the movie 300, you had the guy come up And he, you know, the damn hunchback, he's gonna lift up his shield. And this, that's why everyone must look at his own salvation with fear and trembling. We need everybody to be a fucking unit, bro. We all gotta be on our shit. We all gotta be on point. We all gotta be on it, man. You can't sit here and still be going through point A and point B with you, and here we are at fucking point C. You know what I'm saying? We can't be still going through first grade and second grade levels when we already in fucking college, man. You know? The Lord is about to move through the thing. Anybody who ain't up to par, the last one get chopped. And if you get chopped, it's gonna be to your own destruction, your own detriment. That's gonna be you didn't make the cut. You know? This is why the Lord says coming forward and elect. You know, when you deal with an election, that's a premium group that everybody else, you know, not just anybody can be of that number, man. You know?
That goes into the parable of 5 wise and 5 foolish rise now. Okay? Because all 10 of them knew, and 5 of them were foolish. And that day they're gonna be like, what's up? Can you get some real oil? Right. Nah, you can make your oil for yourself.
As it says, you know, make the most of this opportunity. Somebody got that in the future. It goes into it's an NLT, right? But in Ephesians, it's going into
Merging and unification.
The evil times.
Ephesians 5.
Ephesians 5, right? But grab it in the NLT. Finish that up.
And when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child.
Travail upon a woman with child. What happens when a pregnant woman is about to give birth? She goes into labor, her water breaks. At an inch, she may be walking with you know, a cup of water. Her water breaks, she drop the water. You know? Or a glass of milk, she drop it. Oh, she put a hole in her stomach. That baby's coming. So that's how it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be no, oh, well, let me go put this cup of milk down for it. You know, it's gonna come like that. You know? And that's how people you ain't gonna have time to think about it. Okay? And it's only gonna be a remnant that's gonna be in a proper spirit when that time does come. That's gonna look like chickens with their heads cut off. Not knowing what's going on, not comprehending anything. It's gonna be our peers gonna be static. Freaking out, shit, they self crying, freezing up, you know? Those people gonna be useless, man. They're gonna be useless. Well, you know how you in a somebody start freaking out, you gotta snap out of it. You know?
I was in the school games, everybody was tugging or whatever, and people were freaking out. Snap out of it because they needed them to function so they can all be safe.
Or they all would have died. Yep. See what I'm saying?
It says, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
You're not going to be able to escape this destruction, man. You got to
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. When people are saying everything is peaceful and secure.
Yeah, it's all good. It's peaceful and secure. You got food in your fridge, your bills paid, your lights on, your AC blown.
Safe and effective.
Right. Safe and effective. AC, you know,
You got a bed.
You got your comfortable bed. You can sit there rubbing your feet together.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and people was like that last night. Whoever was in them houses. It got blown up, man. And just like that, you don't got a house no more. You ain't got a car no more either, but that shit caught fire too. You know?
Hey, when you went to your house and stuff last time.
Hey, you barely survived with your life.
It says, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains.
Right, and that plane was a disaster that fell upon them suddenly. You know? And hell with the people that was in the plane, they didn't have a chance. But then the people around the area where it fell upon, you know, it was over, man. It didn't even was a plane. Yeah.
It says, then disaster will fall.
Look at this guy. Trust Jesus. His name ain't Jesus, my man. You ride around with a sign, you think you're doing the work. You ride with a sign, somebody trust Jesus. You think you're doing the work, man. See, people don't know what the hell going on, man.
Hey, you ever seen a movie? Every time she start hitting the fan, you see the poor man on the side of the road with the sign. That's really us. That's not a real sign, man. We're the real sign of the end time.
It says, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains begin.
One thing too, like a guy like that, everybody just, you know, like, this whole concept of being a prophet has been ridiculously glorified. People don't understand that the prophets died horrific deaths, man. You know, they were constantly under a overwhelming stress. They was seeing visions that was making them sick. You know, they had to have the courage and go to the line to come out here and prophesy before all these people that already hated them in the first place. They didn't want to do that. You know, hey, Jonah trying to run from it. You know, but now a nigga going to just hop on a bicycle, ride around with a sign, not even saying that. A sign that says, "Trust me, make you a prophet." Absolutely not, man. Okay? Right, it's a snare. And people will start calling upon Jesus. And yeah, you trust and call upon Jesus, and that day your ass really gonna die. Because you're calling upon a different God. You're not calling upon a God of the Bible, man. Okay? Amen.
And there will be no escape.
There ain't gonna be no escape, man. You're not gonna be able to escape this destruction that's coming. When all hell really break loose out here in this complete buck wild out here, man. You know, these Edomites out here, bro, they got ammunition. They are armed to the teeth. Okay? And they hate you niggas. They hate you damn moles. They hate all of you, man. They gonna start mowing people down, man. They ain't gonna show favor to the person of old or the young. Okay? It's gonna be a barrage of bullets constantly flying over your head. People, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And you're gonna be stuck. And in that day, we could be laughing at you people, man. You know?
Hey, I don't know what that says, man. Pastor on the sign saying, JC, okay, the scripture says, woe to you, all men shall speak well of you. All right? People walking by the empire and say, yes, and all. That's not it, man. You don't see people walking up to us clapping. You see people walking up to us glorifying us or anything, man. Because we're teaching the truth. The truth hurts. All right? Truth telling you that, hey, whatever you're doing is wicked. Keep doing it. You know not. That's it, and that's the truth, man.
Right.
Hello.
Who got the security?
It says, Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, YAHAWASHI.
Right, so don't keep delaying, man. I'm going to take the Lord seriously one day. I'm going to take the Lord, that day might not come. Okay? We're coming into a time where the Lord is about to start taking souls back to the spirit world in a mass number. You may wake up one day and you ain't going to sleep that night. If you do go to sleep, it's going to be in the spirit world. Okay? People, like for the past 4 days, man, plane crashes, like, you know, just miscellaneous destruction is going on. But then it's going to be, pretty soon, this is going to be full blown. You know, the brother had a dream, he had a dream last night, right? About planes just crashing out of the sky like no tomorrow, man.
Yeah. It was planes dropping out of the sky, and you had it where people was just roaming, you know, scared. They didn't know what to do, and then you had even people going as far as cannibalism, man. You know, so the spirit on these people it's gonna intensify, man.
These Americans, they don't fast, they don't go an hour without eating. So what's gonna happen when there's more food out? People gonna start eating each other. It's gonna be, you know, the dog world out here, man. You know, women gonna be leaving their children. You know, people gonna be leaving their elders. You know, the grandma, the grandpa, leaving their elders to die.
The love of me
Like
don't rest in.
what's that movie? I saw a video. We got put it in the movie 28 Days Later.
It ain't here 28 years ago.
Y'all see it. It came out yet, but in the old one, remember when the dude was at home, his wife was dead? He left their ass. He was running. Yeah, he left them. He was supposed to get out and take care of the help his family survive. He left their ass. He running and they looking out the window. And then you see the zombies coming in the room. You know? So these people out here, man, they have no idea what's coming. When it comes, a lot of people gonna die, man. A lot of these people they don't know. So people think they got 20 years, 30 years. You might not have 20 fucking days here, bro. Okay? The Lord might call your spirit back tonight. You can call your spirit back right now. you see a plane in the sky, start moving out the way. And that's how it's gonna be.
Start packing your shit up.
Right.
Yeah, especially when the grid really go down, you're gonna have hella plane crashes. Like when they cut these lights off, that's where it's gonna get real, bro. That's where it's gonna get real. When they shut these lights off, man. Right?
Right.
Because these lights, they coming off. And that's when Esau gonna really get to snatch the shit up.
Hey, running through motherfuckers' houses and shit.
Yeah, he really don't care if you're an illegal immigrant or not. He just want an excuse to come down and get as many niggas as he can and get the fuck up out of here.
That's just to get a point.
Yeah. That's just gonna give him the
You
excuse.
see how these Edomites feel about you immigrant there?
Yeah, he's right, get him. I don't have no remorse for you.
Karen's goddamn pills.
They don't give a damn about you, man.
I seen
Get him out of here.
Edomite and a Jake dialoguing on the news. He was like, how can somebody, and the Jake was like, how can somebody be an illegal immigrant on their own land? Land that you stole, and the Edomite said, oh, now you want to bring up history? Well, yeah, nigga, it's history, it's important. You're the real illegal immigrant. You didn't trade for this land, you didn't purchase this land.
But when he knows this is not his land, so what he's doing is he's trying to keep this land that he stole.
And try to portray it as like he did it in a fair way.
Right, yeah.
No, motherfucker, you came over, you slaughtered, you killed.
No, they'll tell you flat out. Yeah. You talk
Oh, that's
right,
a proud of him.
Yeah, well, it wasn't stolen, it was conquered.
You were conquered by a superior nation.
Right, that's what they tell you. So in the wars,
And you lost.
soup us up, we're going to conquer you by a superior nation. All right?
Right, exactly.
Well, now they're trying to come for the so-called Native Indians as well. Talk about David.
That's gonna be just.
Trying to call them illegal immigrants.
Well, hey, you remember you were talking about the birthright citizenship? The birthright citizenship was originally created for the children of slaves.
Hey, can I ask y'all something?
Yeah, what's up?
Is there a basketball court around here?
How we know?
Why do you assume that we know where the basketball court at?
I don't know. I just believe
Are you gonna play basketball for Jesus?
Yeah.
You know that's not his real name, right?
Yeah, but Jesus is called Yeshua.
Well,
Jesus is called Jesus too.
his name is YAHAWASHI. But did you know that the Lord, according to the Bible, was a so-called black man?
I seen Jesus.
You seen him?
Yeah.
Was he black? Then that wasn't him. No,
He
buddy.
changed my life.
He changed your life?
Yeah.
How he changed your life?
He delivered me from being possessed.
You was possessed? So another demon possessed you from being possessed by a different demon?
No,
All that happened, brother, is you got possessed by a stronger demon, man.
I seen Jesus in 1989.
You look like you got possessed by a stronger demon, man.
And he delivered me.
That demon got you riding around on the bike with a sign in your hand?
No, you don't.
Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see then. According to the Bible, he's a so-called black man. Demon,
I got possessed. Jesus would take me from.
no, that demon just leveled up on your ass, and another demon possessed you. He's possessed, bro. Then you got a hat on saying I love Jesus. He got a sign saying trust Jesus. He's lost, man. He got possessed by a stronger demon, man. That's why he riding around with a basketball. You know what the basketball court is? It's right. You on the bike. Go look at that.
He knew it.
The basketball court is right. You can see it from over here.
He wanted whatever it was.
Hey, do any of you black guys know where the basketball court is? Maybe know him play no basketball. You know, but that guy's that was an example, man. He said, Jesus saved me. No, that wasn't the Lord of the Bible. You got possessed by a stronger demon, man. Okay? These Jesus freaks, they are possessed by demons, a stronger demon. Okay? Because the Lord of the Bible, his name wasn't Jesus. He wasn't a so-called white man. So who really possessed you? Who really saved you? Okay? Hey, when you deal with demons and demonic spirits, there's levels. When the scripture talk about legion, there's levels to demons. You got low-level demons, you got higher-level demons. Okay? You might get possessed. You see people that's out here bugged out, cut themselves up, jumping in the front. They're possessed by low-level demons. Then you got people that's out here really on some demonic shit. They're possessed by higher-level demons. And you people that's in between, talking about Jesus, you possessed by demons too.
Scripture says he took unto him 7 more spirits more wicked than himself. 7 is completion, so it can be 1,000, 3,000, 4,000,
Legion of demons.
or to send a fucking million demons on you.
And the fact that he said there was more wicked than the first demon, that shows you that there's worse demons out there, man. And a demon can be so damn strong and deceitful that it can make you think that you really that the Lord is really dealing with you. You know? And this whole time it's just a demonic spirit that you out here riding around on a bike with a Jesus trust Jesus sign.
The demon that possessed you got to worship him.
Right.
Back to Ecclesiastes, on the Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, YAHAWASHI outside.
Right. Don't keep delaying, man. See, time is not of an essence. Okay? Your time is running short, man.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord YAHAWASHI outside come forth, and in thy security,
Where you know you're secure, you're safe, nothing can happen. You know, I'm good.
thou shalt be destroyed.
You'll be destroyed. Okay? And the Lord can destroy you in many different kind of ways, man. There was a show back in the day called 1,000 Ways to Die. The Lord got infinite ways to die, man. Okay? Infinite ways he can take you out. Okay?
We have a whole council about it.
Hey, it was an article came out about a recall on potato chips. And they said it's the highest recall thing or whatever. And they said that the alert or the alarm was that it can cause death. So you can be eating a bag of potato chips and die. You had a 12-year-old girl that died drinking a milkshake. This is the valley of the shadow of death, man. She drinking a milkshake and all of a sudden she in the spirit world.
Coconut water.
Coconut water, the guy was
Almond milk.
coconut water, the guy was like throwing up like this. It was like
You guys are having a seizure and
it was
shit.
projectile throw up. Bro, you just eating and drinking and you dying now. Okay? People thinking the Lord for a joke. People think the Lord a joke, bro. The Lord can have your ass eat a potato chip and drop dead.
Man,
You can be munching on some damn Frito-Lays and your ass laying up in a casket. Laying up in the morgue somewhere. That's gonna be your last lay. Up in the morgue somewhere, man. People think the Lord is playing. The Lord is not playing right now, man. And if it's happening like this, imagine as days come, weeks come, months come. Okay?
impaired.
Even then shall he was increased. Sword, famine, pestilence, plague, death. Okay, because now these people are thinking they're good. Trump's in office. We good, we're chilling. But the scriptures say even then, which will be so good, sheep upon earth, and even then shall he was increased. Okay, so we think we're good now, but it's now you see plane crashes. Okay, more and more countries are jumping into this war now. Okay, it's not getting any better. You thought Trump was going to save you? Well, this country's on downward trend. Whether it was Kamala or Trump, this country is still going down, man. That's a prophecy.
Hey,
You can do a change that, man.
hey, if you think about it, you know, this mall been going on a downhill from 2000 or what was it, 19, man?
Yeah.
Really, it started spiking. That shit started happening with that C19, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse, man.
People been dying suddenly.
Yeah.
But that do something.
Yeah.
When Trump got in office, he also mentioned that next year is going to be America's 250th year anniversary. You know that most kingdoms don't go past 250, right? You know?
It says,
So this is the end of America. And you alive for it. Surprise. You alive for the fall of a kingdom. The fall of an empire, man. People always say, not in my lifetime. Yeah, that's comfort talk. That's you trying to make yourself believe that, but yeah, in your lifetime. Okay?
And niggas say, no, they're going to be for another million years. And nigga, if it wasn't in a million years, the Lord put you on earth for it. Okay, so here you are today. You don't get it in this life.
it says, in Paris in the day of vengeance.
Perish in the day of vengeance, man. So the day of the Lord's judgment and vengeance is upon us. And a lot of people are about to perish. Okay? There'll be more that's going to be destroyed than are going to be saved. Okay? Who got that in the GMT though?
This is Sirach.
And then we're going to go back to that.
This is Sirach chapter 5, verse 5 in the GNT. It says, don't be so certain of the Lord's forgiveness that you go on committing one sin after another.
Yeah, because people think, oh, Lord won't forgive me, Lord won't forgive me, Lord won't forgive me. Remember the movie The Pursuit of Happiness? When he was giving that story about the guy that was praying for a boat to come save him? Yeah. Oh no, he was praying that God was going to save him, and he was, you know, drifting out to sea, drowning. He said, don't worry, God's going to save me. And what happened? The boat came. He said, no, he said, you need help? He said, no, I'm good. God's going to save me. Another boat came. I'm good. God's going to save me. Another boat came. I'm good. God's going to save me. And then he died and went to heaven. And he said, what happened? He said, God, what happened? Why did you save me? He said, I sent you 3 big boats, you dummy. You know, I sent you 3 boats. So that was this is the Lord's boat right here. Okay, this is the ark. Okay, the Lord has got prophets out here telling you what's coming, so that you can, Lord willing, be saved. But a lot of people, they just walk by, they just don't, they're in their own little world. They don't see it. Okay. Bring them back.
You say the Lord speaking to us here twice, but man perceived it not.
Right.
So we ain't gonna get it till we destroy it. The Lord got us speaking right here, hey, Lord twice.
And if a plane was to fall from the sky right now and kill 300 fucking kids, everybody going to immediately start running and screaming and hollering, and they're going to start coming over here.
What's happening? You know what it is, man? You know, Jake already think they're saved, bro.
Right. That's another delusion.
Yeah, that's a strong delusion, bro. Jake already think they're saved, all right? Not knowing that the Lord can judge you right now. You know, the Lord can take you out of this place right now, take you right back to the funeral, man. So Jake think that they're already saved because they went to church for 2 or 3 days and got baptized.
Right.
All right?
They think they saved because they go to a building, a church, 3 times, 4 times a week.
Yeah, Jake will tell you that shit, man. Oh, you know, I got saved, you know, I got baptized, I'm saved now. But you're still doing the same shit you was doing before you got baptized, man. Even worse.
If we got dipped into water, it's like if we got dipped in water and came back on with multiple more demons on us, man.
You know, talk about many times, you know. Now you just got caught. Part of your time to buy. Getting no food, not 15 more days. That's sick, man.
And they still go back to that motherfucker.
Still go to church.
That's crazy.
That's the crazy part. They still be in that same church.
That's my pastor. Nobody from pastor. My pastor. Well, they're praising their pastor, man.
Right.
You know, they're idolizing the pastor. That's how Jake is, man. But it goes on. It says, don't think that his mercy is so great that he will forgive your sins no matter how many they are. He does show mercy. He also showed his furious anger with sinners. Come back to the Lord quickly. Don't think that you can keep putting it off. His anger can come upon you suddenly, and you will die under his punishment.
He already is, but he's about to really start punishing us on another level. You know? What's that?
Yeah, that's crazy because the Lord is even, when you think about it, the Lord is even showing mercy to the people of the world. He takes care of them, they eat, they go to work, you know, the bills paid. Shit, even the homeless guy strung out on crack. You know? So the Lord is still holding back his anger. So once we enter into Jacob's trouble, that's when the Lord is going to pour out his fury. And ultimately leading up to the ICBM nuclear missiles raining upon this place. That's why the Lord and us have received this truth and we have received mercy.
Right. Hey, that's why it said in that what you mentioned in that trouble where it's going to be trembling, what is it, not a peace, but a fear, you know, paraphrasing. So you're going to see a lot of bodies continue to drop as the year goes on, man. And we just got out of January. You know, we were on 1 month in, and look all this that's gonna happen so far. You still got what? How many? 11 more months ago? If that this place, if it has that.
Hey, read your part. Y'all was precept first.
This is a precept from the brother Gabar Ya'Allah.
Shalom, bro. YAHAWASHI.
Shalom, YAHAWASHI, Shabbat.
Shalom.
Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house.
So the rebellious people, a rebellious house. So whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, we won't be out here anyway. Okay, tell it to you, whether you believe it or not. You know? Ripley's, believe it or not. Whether you believe it or not, man. Okay, go ahead.
For they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them.
People don't know who the true prophet was in that day, man. It ain't gonna be the guy with a playing fucking frisbee. It ain't the guy riding around on a bike with a sign saying, "Trust Jesus," looking for a basketball court. Okay? This ain't no part-time job for us, man. This ain't something that we just do on Saturday. We doing this all throughout the week, man. Okay? All day, every day. You gotta really live this, man. Okay? It's really gotta be in your spirit.
This is our lifestyle, man.
Right. And this everybody can't live this lifestyle, man. This is what the Lord says he's only coming for an elect. Okay? He ain't coming for all so-called blasphemous space. He ain't coming for everybody who call themselves an Israelite. He's coming for the elect. Okay, the elite of the elite.
You got another one. From the brother Gabar Ya'Allah, 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort.
Preach the word. Preach the word, man. What the fuck are people doing out here? You got grown-ass men that know this truth, they ain't preaching the word. You know? Scripture says, preach the word, be instant. And you know how you eat instant noodles, but that shit is poisonous. Instant potatoes, instant, you know, oatmeal. You know, it's ready like that. You know? But that's how you supposed to be for this truth, man. Something pop off, okay, cool, I gotta go into that. You got all this shit happening all throughout the week, you ain't went into it. You gotta ask yourself, Scripture says, examine thyself whether thou be in the faith. You know? We are spiritual newscasters. If a plane fall out of the fucking sky, I'm gonna do a video on it. If a motherfucking plane crash into a helicopter, I'm gonna do a video on it. I ain't finna sit and say, oh, look at that, oh, okay. And go back to fucking off. No, this is about preaching the word, man. Scripture says the gospel must be preached into the whole world, and then shall the end come. If we want to get out of here, we gotta help preach this gospel, man. All right? Go ahead, bring it back.
Even Esau got a slogan. You know, they all the department got a slogan that says, if you see something, say something. So if you seeing something, you ain't saying nothing, how you think the Lord looking at you, man?
Right. You ain't none of mine.
Right.
You seen that, right? And the Lord know you seen it.
That's what
He showed it to you. He showed it to you, and you just, you know. A lot of times the Lord will show you stuff to inspire you to go into it. If you're a prophet, you're gonna go into it. But if you see it, you don't. Hey, that been a prophet.
Jeremiah said, I couldn't keep the words in my mouth.
Right.
You know? The word was like a fire in his tongue. It had to come out. That's because the Lord put the spirit on you. The spirit of fear, the spirit of prophesy. Get it on you. You gotta examine yourself.
And brothers don't always be in the spirit, in that spirit like that either, but you gotta pray for the spirit. Sometimes you like, oh, I'm ready for the spirit. Hey, well, you gotta pray for the spirit. There's times where I do a video, I'll pray YAHAWASHI, you know, and then I start listening, and the precepts start coming to my mind. You like the spirit just thrusting you, man.
Yeah. And if you ain't getting the spirit, ain't feeling the spirit come upon you, you really gotta examine what you're doing.
Right.
Because Scripture say, wisdom, the spirit, the Holy Spirit of wisdom, flee from thoughts without understanding. Flee from a wicked mind. So if you got yourself in this world doing wicked shit, things, you're not gonna feel that spirit coming in. It's not gonna be able to suck you. You gotta make the house habitable. All right? Nobody wanna come into a house, you got rats, roaches, it's all dirty, it's
yeah, you're gonna try to get hell up out of them.
Yeah, you're gonna try. That's the spirit.
You imagine. That's a beautiful point. That's a beautiful point he just said right there, bro. If you walk into a house and that shit smell like piss, shit, rats, you see roaches, and you ever see them videos on the house and it's full of roaches?
The hoarders.
Yeah, the hoarders. But you ever see those houses that they be like guys that like farm roaches? And it's like them big ass roaches. They just like they covering every single part of the house. You're not stepping in the house. Right. So if you just a fucking nigga out here, guess what? The spirit ain't gonna step into you. The spirit gonna rather go to somebody who's, you know, trying. You know?
It's clean in there.
Right.
It's so habitable. The spirit is, you know, Holy Spirit of wisdom is so fear. Life unto a woman. Take on a date, you know, she's getting to know one another. You want to bring her back to the house, but your bed not made. You know?
House not.
You got roaches skydiving and you ain't your food and shit.
Skydiving up the fridge.
Right.
Off the ceiling.
Running across the TV.
Just dumping your cereal.
Back out in Satan.
Right. And the fact that your house still like that means you have pleasure in it. That's the same as you have a pleasure for iniquities. The Lord ain't gonna deal with you.
The Lord, the scripture says, give him no rest until he restores Jerusalem.
And how is the Lord gonna clean you? No. He gonna clean. He gonna clean the elect through the word. But if nigga ain't of the elect, how you gonna clean you, man? By fire. Fire is a cleansing agent, man. That's what the Lord said. He gonna send fire. First he sent water. That's another cleansing agent. And now he's gonna send fire. That's another cleansing agent that he's gonna send. That he's gonna use. And this time it's gonna burn you. Okay. If something is so contaminated that it can't be clean, you gotta burn it. You know, bring it back to its natural state. Okay. That's why you purifying, right? You know, like if you have a chunk of metal, in order to take out all the impurities out of that metal, you gotta what? You gotta burn it. You gotta set it on fire. And then it purifies, and you can put it back and put it together and mold it to what it's supposed to be. You see?
Now it's gonna look nice and shiny.
Right.
It says, preach the word. 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. The brother also dropped Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 and verse 4. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter.
Into a malicious soul wisdom will not enter. So if you're just a diabolical nigga, hey, I was going to pick a brother up earlier, man. There was a nigga around the corner. This nigga had dreads, right? This nigga had dreads, bro. And you know how Dick be wearing a little cap with they dreads? Well, he had a cap on his dreads and the shit was going up like this. Like Marge Simpson. You know?
The corn head.
Yeah. It was just like you know how Marge Simpson looked.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but it's a black ass nigga with some dreads, man. So the Lord can't deal with somebody like that, man. You know, you have strayed too far away. And the only way that the Lord can deal with you is you gotta start coming back towards Him.
Yeah, well, the scripture says, Asa said to King David, the Lord, he said, the Lord will stay with you as long as you stay with him. And he will not forsake you as long as you don't forsake him first. So it always works out with you. And what the scripture say, the Lord ain't caused no man to be tempted until you're drawn away from your own lusts. So like, you are drawn away from your own lusts, man. Okay? So you can't say that the Lord took me to fall away. You were drawn away your own lust and tempted. The Lord said you can't, you got no dealings with a sinful man.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 and verse 4. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin.
Well, that means it ain't going to stay there. You can't expect the spirit to enter in and stay with you. That means that spirit going to give you that passion to do the Lord. Alright? So you're going to get up and I can do something to do with it. Alright? But that's not the right for you.
Girl, let me ride that bike.
You ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing for the Lord. You ain't supping with the Lord. You have a Lord, that's those type of guys the Lord said,
Lord, I
never
think
knew.
we're going to go.
Alright? That's no relationship. Like the spirit ain't got record of dwelling with you.
That was it.
Okay, yeah.
I got
This is Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, so be careful how you live. Don't live like fools, but like those who are wise. Make the most of every opportunity in these evil days.
Make the most of every opportunity. Hey man, well, one thing I do, I find when I get in the car, I find I have free time. So to me, that's time to do a lesson. All right. So make the most out of every opportunity. When you get an opportunity, do something for the Lord. Check in on a brother. Send some prayers up. All right. Read. Do some lessons. Something that's going to be considered putting towards the Lord. How much you want to shine. Lord, the other day, my woman, I got into my woman. She told me you're obsessed with what you do for the Lord. I took that as a compliment. That's a trophy. I'm gonna wear it on my shirt.
How you supposed to be.
Yeah.
It says those that have a wife be as though you had none. So that's just why a lot of brothers don't have a woman, because they ain't sticking around. These women nowadays, they want you to worship them. We were created to worship YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. So if you really a man of the Lord, 9 out of 10 your damn women ain't gonna stick around. Or y'all gonna be fucking beefing all the damn time. Okay.
That's a fight for your time. Everything in this world is fighting for your time.
And they're trying to pull you away from the Lord.
That's the greatest currency.
Yeah.
You can't get it back.
That's the most important thing on this earth, besides this truth, is time. Because time is something that once it's gone, you don't get it back, man. You can get everything else back in this world except for time.
That's what I was about to say was, you know, the scripture goes into it. It says, don't live as fools, man. And you constantly see fools wasting their time on bullshit, man. You know, just hanging around, man.
Hanging around.
But you wise men, you will make the most of every opportunity to serve the Lord YAHAWASHI. Because you know, serving the Lord YAHAWASHI, that's going to please the Lord, man.
But you know what the Lord will do? What the Lord will do is give you all type of opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
And a perfect example is that movie Time. And he ran into this rich woman. He was poor. So he didn't have much time. And time was her currency. He ran into a rich woman who had ample time. And when she saw him running, she said, "I've never ran before." And he was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Because I have so much time, I don't need to run." But he had little time. And the ones with little time were considered the poor people. Right. So he was running everywhere. He was rushing. So I never had to run before. Brothers be rushing to work, man. We ain't got ample money. We got little money.
Right.
You know?
I got to reset it back to close up.
It says, make the most of every opportunity, and that's another thing. So like you know, you're gonna have these opportunities that the Lord's gonna, you know, give you, right? And when the time when all hell breaks loose, and you didn't take time to make the most of those opportunities, you're gonna be thinking about all those opportunities you could have made, you know, the most out of, to serve the Lord YAHAWASHI.
Right, because you're going to think about all the times when you see when the sky is fucking red,
You're gonna think about all those opportunities, man.
you're going to think about, I could have done more.
Yeah.
You're going to think about all you did for the Lord. You're going to know that, which we all can never do enough.
Right.
But you're going to think about how you could have done more. And if you ain't even doing the bare minimum,
That's the type of spirit you do not want to be in, man.
especially that day.
Yeah.
Now, wrapping up that point, shit, I did lesson this week. You know, going to that, now, you know, the Lord gonna give you everything you give him. And I was meditating, like, you know, you calling upon the Lord, like, you know, it's crazy because you calling upon the Lord, you praying to the Lord to come through for you because you're in a straight situation. And it's like the Lord just let you sit in that shit for a little minute. Yeah. You start thinking about all the times you was late for the Lord. Like you were late to camp, you told the Lord you was gonna do a video, or you told yourself you was gonna do a video, you end up going to sleep, you know. You seem like distracted.
Imagine you tell somebody you're going to do a video, you know, the Lord get excited. Oh, yeah, he's going to do
The spirit,
All the angels
you know,
watching.
and, yeah, let's do that. And then you don't do it.
right. They gotta report that. Yeah. So then you call the Lord, he letting that bitch ring for a little bit. He's still gonna pick up, but he letting that bitch ring. So Harold know what you. So you know what you like. And he's like, damn, bro.
You feel it too.
One thing you don't like is when you call somebody and they don't answer the fucking phone.
Especially the only person who can help you.
Right. Right. So
That's just the laws of life, man. Let them get back what you put out. That's it.
Jamie calling they bank when it's time rent, and they don't be picking up. Or they when you get on the phone call and you sit on that bitch for an hour, and then that bitch just hang up.
So that's how you don't want the Lord. You don't want the Lord to do that to you, especially when they got you in the FEMA camp. You know, got you in the
Snip your nuts.
put you in the nut country. And the Lord, you know,
Or for the people you go, got your family at gunpoint, and he pulling down his pants about to pop your wife for money. You praying for the Lord to come in, do a miracle in that moment, not 2 days later. So how the fuck you going days without serving the whole YAHAWASHI? You see? You ain't there. That's why the elders and apostles didn't get home, brothers, to be what? Daily edification, man. What that mean? The Lord is raising the standard. Okay, all this bullshit, I just want to do the bare minimum, I'm going to smile, I'm going to be good. No, you're not going to be great, okay? This ain't fucking Tony the Tiger, you're going to be the fuck out of here, bro. The Lord about to start snipping niggas all this year. The Lord going to start snipping niggas, man. Like the movie Squid Game. They put you through all these different tests and games you got to play. And they start off with 500 people. Yep. By the end, they go down to one person. That's what the Lord is doing right now. That's what the Lord doing, man. Okay? Most motherfuckers don't make it through the first game.
exactly.
Niggas getting cut off now. How much more in Jacob's trouble?
How much more they gonna trouble? How much more in the days leading
When
up
the
to
real
Jacob's
test,
trouble?
yeah, when the real test comes.
You know why most died in the first game? They thought this shit was a game.
They thought this shit was a game. Wow. Absolutely. Most people died. Watch that show, Squid Games, man. That's a spiritual ass show. But most people died in the beginning, the first game, because they still thought it was a game.
And what the dude said in there, he said, I played this game before.
Right.
You know, because he's been through all that before. He know what's going to happen.
Right.
They did it. All right, so they thought it was a game, and they was playing it like it was a game, but then when they realized people were actually dying, they're like, oh shit. You know, that's how it is with this truth. This is serious business. This is the Lord's business, man.
Right.
Judge your ass, man.
Beautiful point. Then they realized people was actually dying.
Yeah.
You got to equate all these things to the truth. You come in the truth, you thinking it's a game, then you realize people are actually dying. It's not literally, it's spiritually. Nigga could have been right next to you. Next to that nigga's in the world. Bug the fuck out of his mind. You can't comprehend what's going on in this man's mind no more, man. Go right around the tree. We got guys come. Hey man, show up, show up. Nigga take a picture of the sun, this very sign.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? The Lord's gonna spiritually kill you and have you wait until those nuclear missiles. The Lord's just gonna judge your ass right then and there. You know, spiritually bug you out, bro. Well, you don't got the knowledge. You get plagued by a whole bunch of demons, all the way into those nukes, man. All right, you're suffering from them demons, man. All the way to those nukes, and then you eat a nuke. Right? Or you just the Lord wrap you around the tree.
Wrap around the tree. Like, this guy was acting. I think we about to either start or we ended camp. He taking pictures. They go put me up, man. Like, it's a fucking game, bro. You appreciate put me up, bro. Take the sign. Nigga trying to play a prophet. What did the Lord do? Bring him over here. Walk him out, cast him out, wrap that nigga around a tree. On the news. On the news.
Like phases, bro.
Yeah. You on the news.
That's serious, bro.
And that's YAHAWASHI, you know what I'm saying? That guy in particular, he said a lot of demonic shit to me, bro. He was real demon because I'm the one that, you know, to the spirit of YAHAWASHI, I brought him the truth. So I became an enemy to him for bringing his ass the truth. He was like, oh, you this, you that, you a fuck. So, hey, all right, cool. Lord, judge that nigga. Yeah, so be careful what you say about brothers as well, too, man. I mean, don't say anything to brothers, man, because you mad or whatever, because you throwing a hissy bitchy fit. That's Lord come back and bite you in the ass with that shit, bro. I've seen that shit happen on many occasions in this truth. Guys go to
Scripture says it.
I ain't finna go back and forth like no fuck out like I'm arguing with a damn female. Nah, bro. So guess what? Eventually the Lord judges individuals, man. We've seen this, bro. And if you've been in the truth long enough, you're gonna see it too.
Hey,
family members, old friends talking shit. Oh, you nigga, then that nigga get judged. You know?
That's why the scriptures say listen to your spiritual leaders because they do this because they're looking out for your souls.
Right.
And they don't want to. You don't want them to do it previously because that's not what they do.
And they also they already went through this shit. And you know, if they've been in this truth long enough, then the Lord already tried them with many different situations where they had to get through the same shit you got to go through. You know?
So, you know, that brother looking out for you, man. It's like, you know, brothers, you know, that the Lord is dealing with, you have a plot on them, man. The Lord says, offend not one of these little ones, man. All right, because once you offend them, the Lord sees that he's offended. The Lord will judge your ass for that, bro. So you know, you will probably come across one of the prophets, you will probably mock, scoff. Like the brother said, you know, threaten the brother, you know, then that brother sending curses upon you, or he don't even have to send curses upon you. The Lord's gonna deal with you, bro. All right? Because you messing with this brother, all right, and you know, you disturbing this brother and offending, you know, the man that he messed with, all right, the Lord's gonna destroy you, man. You know?
That's why, hey, the scripture says not to do evil for evil, man.
Man, that camera.
Hey, at the end of the day, you do something, all right, hey, you know, the spirit that's on the, you know, the brother, he gonna do it in a righteous way. Hey, you gonna only be close upon your own head, man. You know, by you just being a nigga, you know what I'm saying? By you just doing some crazy shit. Hey, they're gonna take humbly, your ass gonna be looking crazy.
That might have been your last warning.
Yeah.
That might have been the Lord. That might have been the Lord.
Lord
Last time talking to your dumb
Lord
ass.
already knew you wasn't gonna listen, but he's like, oh, I'm gonna give you this last word.
Right.
You know? But let me finish this scripture.
So that's why the Lord is to be feared, man.
Oh, they go playing. They go playing. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a fucking plane. That's time we're coming into where you're gonna be scared to see a plane.
Alright, everybody gonna watch them fall by.
You're gonna be scared to see a plane, bro. Imagine a plane start falling and you were right in the bit, right over you. Trying to run, and you don't know how far you can run. You're just running. Just running.
Coming down.
Go ahead.
It says, Ephesians 5 and verse 16, make the most of every opportunity in these evil days.
Make the most of every opportunity.
Right now we're in the evil days, man. Right now we're in a time where the Lord can judge you at any moment. Beginning of sorrow. You just see, yeah, bro, you just seen a plane crash and hit the ground. This is not the time to be playing, bro.
Hey, and you know, I did a video and I found a video of the clip, and the guy, he said,
Oh, yeah.
but you would think that that's in fucking, you know, Palestine somewhere. That's here in America. That was here in America, bro. So, you know.
And then you got the forest fire over there in Hollywood. Man, the Lord is really judging this place this year, man. This is the year of judgment, man. Lord just sending judgments upon this place, bro. Upon you people. Upon you niggas, man.
It's only February.
And there's only February.
It just got February. We just got to February.
What the?
Yeah, bro.
February 1st, so.
What's next?
What this month gonna bring?
Exactly.
You know?
So that's the thing, man. You know, we are in these evil days. This is not the time to be playing with the Lord, man. All right, Lord judging everybody right now. You do not want to be in that target.
You got motherfuckers that just showed up to Guantanamo Bay today. You know? Just walked into, you know, right.
Watch that movie, you guys watch that movie called Zero Dark 30, and it was basically showing how they basically was hunting down Bin Laden, and they had these terrorists somewhere in the middle of the fucking desert, you know, whooping his ass, waterboarding him. That's what a lot of you fakes about to go through because you rejected this word, man.
Right, and put that in the chat.
Yeah, Zero Dark 30.
I got a.
I wanted to see the video last night, but he was recording. He said, "Damn, man, it's like every time we turn our head, we're going to ask me about something new."
Oh, yeah.
So these people are starting to get worn down from these plays, but it's only going to get worse and more frequent. Hey, the thing is, Jake's still confused on what's going on right now, man. That's
Really?
not the spirit to be in, bro.
Really, they just not paying any attention to it. You know, they sunk in that damn, you know, Babylon juice, and they just completely gone by America's ways. So they're not really paying too much attention to it. They just gotta wait till shit hit really like with C-19 for motherfuckers to start realizing, yeah, motherfuckers still going to their oppressors for help. Like, how much more do you need to see for this to go up in life? You know?
And you got Northern Kingdom that voted for Trump. They forgot, like they forgot when he was throwing paper towels at you. You know?
I was at my job, the other kid, they kept asking me questions about this shit. I'm gonna be looking like they all happy, like, hey, what you say about y'all? Hey.
At my job, Northern Kingdom be proud when you
Yeah, about Trump. As soon as I was getting up out of it, they had the shit face, man.
Oh, it's pissed off by that. I ain't looking at you. That was before I got Trump doing.
Never trust our enemy.
You will feel bad for you niggas, man.
That was really key.
You know why it's bad too? Because if they not get deported, somebody in their family get deported.
Right.
So they're affected by it. You know?
He's all like gonna get to the point. He's gonna start looking at how many years it's been in this motherfucker.
Right. He's considering that. He said everybody gonna have to prove who the fuck you is, man. You know? And you know, when you go into he talk about this birthright, since I did a video on him, he talk about this birthright citizenship. He said that was really created for the children of slaves. Meaning they made birthright citizenship a thing because when the slaves that came over here from overseas, from over the ocean, they came here, they weren't citizens. They were property. So when they had children, those children became property or citizens, so-called, which really means property of America. You was made in America. So that was for them to benefit getting those slaves. Now it's falling back on them because they got to say, okay, well these people that's coming in here, you know, and we ain't bringing them in here. You know what I'm saying? It's different from somebody that you bring in your country on the ship to somebody that's just coming in here and you don't want them here. So they gotta deal with this, but pretty soon they're gonna try to say, you know what, your ancestors were not from here anyway. You know? Esau gonna show his horns, bro.
Really?
And it's gonna come upon all you tribes. Okay? All you tribes, whether you Negro, Haitian, you see Haitians getting deported, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Cuban. This man coming down with that hammer on you.
Shit, what's stopping him from saying you Negroes not real citizens?
Well, you already said it. Exactly.
Yeah, man.
You were slaves, you were citizens, you were slaves.
But now he already saying that any of you niggas that's you know criminals and felons.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would deport your black ass too, man.
Yeah.
And if you don't like what I'm doing, you can leave too.
Hey.
So now you have where Esau is going to get all into that Edomite spirit.
And what's that gonna do? It's already happening, but it's gonna give it more and hyped up when these other Edomites, you know, the lower level Edomites, they be walking around with them marching and shit with the damn stove. I forgot what they called, but they be walking around with them Nazi flags and shit, man. It's going on, but not
them damn stomachs.
the studies and shit. Well, they gonna act. They gonna
Skinheads.
skinheads. Yeah, they gonna start getting more active, man. They gonna start getting more active. You know they voted for Trump.
It's like you seen that in the Perk. They probably was
Yeah.
out there with their Ku Klux Klan fucking costumes on, man.
Showing that pride of theirs.
On the back of them trucks with their guns.
Mississippi just started
Everybody start hunting you Jakes, bro.
They already giving them awards for $1,000 for violence and shit, man.
What's brown? Put it down, brown.
If it's brown, put it down. Come on, let's go to some
The brother
Finishes off. It says Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 17 says, don't act thoughtlessly, but understand what the Lord wants you to do.
Right. Don't be acting thoughtlessly out here just, you know, people not thinking out there. They just going, they just doing whatever their flesh desires. You know? Don't be out here like that, but you gotta be conscious of the earth, man. And everything you do, consider YAHAWASHI all day, every day. You got people that go, they without even thinking about YAHAWASHI, without praying to YAHAWASHI. What's to stop them from destroying you? You know?
Praying to him all day when Jacob trouble it off.
I got a precept. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Perilous times is coming, man. Very, very dreadful times. In these last days, we in these last days, man.
Bad time.
You know?
We're in those perilous times, bro.
Perilous times shall come. So it's only going to intensify from here on out. It's not going to slow down. It's not going to. We ain't in the time of the cooling down and the heat back up again. No, it's just going to heat up. Okay? This nigga Trump has been a week in office and people's lives have been changed already. Drastically. You know? First week. God damn, hold up. No. It was hard getting through the first week. For a lot of people, man. Imagine from here on out.
It says 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
That's what they are. Everybody, they post it up, take a picture, look it up. It's all about themselves. You go there, these people on Instagram, there's gonna be a bunch of pictures of them. You know?
Confidence.
In every angle. There's a lot of self-worship going on, man. These women, they'll sit on the fucking sink to show you their hands. Right. Look at me, look at me, look at me. It's a bunch of self-worship here, man. These people are full of themselves. Okay? So the Lord told us we would be in this time like this, man. You know? Okay?
It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous.
People, they can never have enough. They're greedy as hell. You know? Okay?
Boasters.
They're proud as hell. That guy was boasting about Jesus. He didn't even know what the words of the Bible. Then he said, all right, what, nigga? Watch your fucking mouth. That'll be your last time.
It says, proud blasphemers. It says, disobedient to parents.
Disobedient to parents.
Unthankful and unholy.
These people are unthankful. They don't even thank the Lord every you get up there. So, this is why. He knew it. But unthankful. These people look at them playing the frisbee. Do you think they prayed to the Lord today?
No.
You know? Hell no, man. People, they haven't even thought the Lord. He woke you up this morning. He still got, you know, breath in your lungs. He still got you in, you know, somewhat of a healthy condition.
And the scripture says they doth not consider. So they, you know, our people don't consider it, man. They, you know, they go do, you know, daily walks in the park and setting up goddamn birthdays and celebrating, you know, Valentine's Day and all this shit, but they don't consider YAHAWASHI, man. You know, and they just continue in wickedness.
I mean, I don't know what it is.
So you're gonna see more and more of our people, you know, indulge into these things. And when that day comes, you're gonna see the judgments that come from it, man. You know, which is gonna be terrifying. Gonna be terrifying to see. You know, because we, hey, like we bring it down, telling you, hey, this is coming. It says,
That's why listen. That's why the Lord got us out here. So nobody got an excuse. The Lord got us out here that this gospel may be preached to all the nations. This is a token. The Lord is doing this for his sake, man. Okay? That his name may be glorified. This is something bigger than ourselves. That's why everybody out here, they just going about their day. Everybody out here, they just laugh. It's like we're not even here, bro. But that's good. Because the Lord's in that judgment.
Well, if we're not here, just like people saying that it's like we're not even here. I mean, that's the ministry of the Lord is not here.
Right.
Because if we're here, the Lord is here. People say, when two or three are gathered in my name, I am in the midst of them. So this is the Lord, because we are Lord. This is why the Lord got young brothers out here doing this. Because if we are here, that means the Lord is out here. And Lord, imagine if the Lord was out here right now. Standing right here. If the Lord was standing here, everybody knew that was the Lord. This park would be full fucking capacity times 10,000, 100 billion. Okay? People trying to get healed, people trying to do this, people trying to do that. Look, and they got questions. The Lord was right here right now. But see, the thing about it is, the Lord is here. Because his men are here. Whoever you let together in my name, I am in the midst of them. So we standing right here preaching this gospel, telling you his word, but truth be told, the Lord is standing right here too. And in all the camps. The Lord is standing right there and he's watching like he won't take heed. So he watching you walk past and wave your hand. It's like you're doing it to him. Because you're doing it to his men. The prophets are the mouthpiece of the Lord.
YAHAWASHI said, he that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. So if you ultimately reject us, you're ultimately rejecting the Most High, Yahweh.
Right.
Now he got a bone to pick with you, man.
Right.
See?
Especially in judgment, though.
Come on, bro. You don't talk that crazy. So you ain't talking to us, nigga.
Right.
We just, because it ain't our message.
We're an ambassador. Right. We're an ambassador. You say an ambassador, you're speaking to that person in regards to that whole whoever sent them.
Right. Like you go, like a king sends a messenger to another kingdom. Right. And tells them, hey, this is what the king, and he say, fuck off. That's what you just told the king. Right, you told the king, okay. Now it's time.
Or you kill the messenger.
Right.
That's kind of war. Like as if you would have killed that king. And what that king did, he did war with your life. Right. So now the Lord is going to go to war with the
about the messengers. You denied the messengers. About the king used to say, if you kill the messenger, the king finna go to war with your ass. Off rap, off rip. It's automatic warfare. That's how it's gonna be for some of us. The Lord said that. He said, touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm.
Well, if you deny or kill the messenger, then you pretty much deny the king and his messenger.
Break out precept.
Like the movie 200. You know, when the Persians came, what happened? We denied them. What happened? They went to war with them. And they said, lead after lead. Because their whole, at that point, it's war, so the whole goal is to destroy them. That's right. You know, we try to be diplomatic. This is the Lord being diplomatic. Now it's time for destruction. Because either way, you don't have to bow to a king, and whether it's willfully or being conquered.
And that's a sign of disrespect, man. You just disrespect, man. You know, they don't like that shit. When you disrespect them, man, so much more for you. How much more shot, man? You just disrespect everything, and then you gotta be in position. Like, being stressed out and you just like, nah. Like Jake doing that, man. That's scary.
It says that's our secret early, why we're not answering right now. Because once that time comes, you know, that's when Jake want to seek the Lord.
Yeah, and that secret early is when that time when Jacob children was in full swing, right in the beginning. And they try to seek the Lord early.
Gonna start chasing you down.
Yeah, like you still got a lot of people to it. This is the beginning, baby. Hold on. Don't cry for help now. You got all this time. So now, as soon as the persecution, the hell comes, now you want, God, please, God. And we're like, no.
That's when that after the calamity.
You get them 30 lashes. I apologize on the first lash.
Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't do it again. You wanted to stop after the first lash. Yeah. You remember your parents. Your parents whoop your ass. Your father come home. You got gun on your ass. Our dad used to do that. We go to how many licks I got? You got 20 licks. You got 25. You got 50 licks. And I remember one time. I got my ass beat, bro. But my dad was a bodybuilder, bro. One time I got my ass beat, bro. And we said, how many licks we gonna get? He said, until I get tired. And you know what? We got our ass beat down whole night. Till the sun came up the next day. Okay. Until the sun came up. I seen people I was going to school with passing by the house. You know? So if the Lord chastises us with our fathers, how much more the Father of spirits do?
Exactly.
The Lord is it's the same relationship. Okay? Somebody grab that scripture by the way. Yeah.
Brother got a precept too.
Go ahead. Hold on. Look at what you got. Let's go.
This is Hebrews 12:9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us.
Right, we have fathers in this flesh, and they corrected us. You know, that's how you went off. You know, and you know, brothers now becoming fathers. You know, so you see your child growing up, they go off, you gotta correct them. Okay, now don't do that. Don't act like that. You know, you got a child. The child's going to you like that. That's how we supposed to be the Lord, man. I see that in my own child. That's how he. That's how you're supposed to be the Lord, man. But you gonna be corrected. But you gonna go off and you gotta be corrected, man. Bring it back.
It says, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us.
Right.
And we gave them reverence.
Gave them reverence. You know? Because if your parents didn't correct you, you be out here, your parents didn't tell you to come in the house before the street lights come on. Guess what's gonna happen? Well, if they don't make it in time to get your ass whooped, you gonna make it on the fucking milk, on the damn milk box, man. There's a reason why they told you to be in the house at a certain time. Because it's not good for you, it's dangerous for you to be out there past the lights off. So if you out there past, somebody gonna snatch your ass up, that's why they telling you that. So you think, you know, my parents didn't show me, I wasn't here. Your parents tell you don't play in the street. Why are they telling you that? Is it because they don't like you? Is it for your instruction? It's for your betterment. Okay, you're being corrected for a purpose, you know, for a reason, so you can live. So the Lord is doing that with us right now. He's correcting you so that you can live. Say, don't eat pork, so you can't say. That's what he is, it's going to give you that. You know? If your parents tell you don't go play in the street, and you go play in the street, if they don't whoop your ass in time, guess who's going to whoop your ass? A vehicle. You see? And your parents don't hit nowhere near as hard as a damn Mack truck can. So you got to take heed to those first corrections, man. And people who grow and listen to their parents or listen to the prophet, what happens? It's death.
Hey, well, if I mean,
that Mack truck hit you, you know, which is the Lord who whooping your ass. If you can't listen, as I believe Apostle Mark said, words can't teach, adversity will. So if you can't learn from these words that's been told to you, you're going to learn the hard way. It's going to say the easy way, or you can use the hard way. The Lord is giving you the easy way right now, man. You don't want to learn on the other side of a nuke. You don't want to learn on the other side of a damn machine gun. On the other side of a damn pestilence, a disease. You don't want to learn on the other side of famine. But you gonna learn. Go ahead.
If I may add right quick.
Hold on. Go ahead, bro.
It says, shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
And live. Shall we not much more be in subjection? So we gotta be in subjection, man. Brother Chicago was going to in the class last night. You got a glory. That comes from what's that movie? Benny Siegel.
They live. What do you mean?
No, they live.
No, not they live. You talking about Benny Siegel, the rapper?
Yeah. That's where the whole term "get down and lay down" come from. I forgot what it was called.
Talking about paid in full?
Paid in full. No, it's not paid in full.
Not paid in full?
It's not paid in full. Benny Siegel ain't paid in full. Whatever though. But the point is, get down and lay down. Okay? Get down and lay down. You're gonna have to either get down on this truth or we're gonna lay you down. So be subjected to the Lord, get down, so you can live, or you're gonna lay down, you're gonna die. You know? That's the time that we're in right now. The Lord is about to start destroying people on a whole new level. And you had every opportunity to repent, you had every opportunity to get right, and people take it for granted. State property.
He got swallowed by the big fish. If he didn't decide with himself that he didn't get down and the Lord told him to get down there, he would have never made it out of that fish. He was going to be digested.
Yep, exactly. The reason the Lord put him in that fish because he knew he was going to listen afterwards.
Right.
Now, he was a prophet, but you know the Lord made him an example.
Right.
Power will be done.
Right. But you know, on a minuscule level, when Jonah was in that fish, he knew that he had to do something to get out of the belly of that fish. You know? So he had to get down. If I don't get out of this fish, I'm gonna die. Because what happens? That fish will digest you. You get the stomach acid, and you know that's when you're done. So if you survive inside the fish, you gotta do whatever you can to get outside of the fish before ultimately you die in that fish. So that's the Lord. That's what he's doing right now. He put you with a warning right now.
The Lord made him fast.
He was in there for 3 days.
He had to fast. That's repentance. The Lord made him repent. Get back out there and do my will.
Damn, that's crazy because you had that situation of touching my brother's point with that girl, that Eve, man, that got hit by that truck. You know, my parent warned her, and what happened to her? She got left as an example of disobedience.
And her mom told her, learn from my daughter. I told her to go out and learn from my daughter. Listen to your parents.
She really got left flatline, man.
Stretched out.
The Lord hated disrespectful little nigga.
So she was stretched out, man. Like that was a horrific judgment, man. She probably got hit, folded up, and she was laid up for like 5 seconds, but it felt like eternity. And then you can start having a panic. I'm about down.
Hey, I think it's done about it.
What her mama told her. What? You was talking about the whole time, go like that, go outside. Mama told her to go out and she snuck out. She ain't supposed to be out there. Man, I ain't even supposed to be out here tonight. And then she gonna know I should listen to my mom. You know? That's what the Lord, these are just examples of how the Lord is working right now. So when that time comes, that's it. That's it. All right?
Book of,
Hey, y'all got a picture of it. Work together.
book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 16, in the NLT. After 7 days, the Lord gave me a message. He said,
Son of man, I have appointed you as a watchman for Israel.
Come over here and get it.
Whenever you receive a message from me, warn
people immediately.
That's what we have to do. That's what we did. Warn people immediately. We ain't straddle the fence. A lot of brothers heard his word. We fucking just crying out about you outside. We took off. Like, hey, you know, me personally, I got up. I was going out with no garment on. Though I wasn't doing it properly, it was the urgency of I didn't do what the Lord said do. Because you felt the calling. Because you see, yeah, you felt the urgency of that message.
Fear.
That fear. Hey, because like that reminded me of when you know, Yahawah came across the disciples. He said, "Follow me." He said, "Be straight with that first action." They didn't say, "Lord, I gotta do this." Like you gotta get up and do it, bro. You don't got time to bullshit.
Bring it back, says, Son of Man, I have appointed you.
I have appointed you. So Lord ain't call your cousin. He ain't call your uncle. You see? The Lord told you to get your ass up and go out there and recruit people. Okay?
If he's appointed you, that means that there is no, but I want to do this, I'm going to do that. No, it's do what he said.
This is why you're created.
Right. Your creator telling you why you were created. Telling you to do what you were created for. You don't get doing when you do what you want to do after that.
Right. Son of Man, I have appointed you as a watchman for Israel.
A watchman is your office. You know, so your office is to watch. Watch for the prophecies that's going to come to pass and give a report. You got to constantly watch. You got to be watching until we get the hell up out of here.
And we're spiritual newscasters.
Right.
Spiritual newscasters. It's our job. You see something, say something. After the Lord told us to do in the spirit. You know? To what? We warn the sheep.
Whenever you receive a message from me, warn people immediately.
Immediately. Don't see the fly brought in the beginning. When you see a plane crash, people walk over in there, looking at what happened? Going to there, this is not what happened. So you can, okay, let me do a video and put this story and tell people what really happened. I was judging and then they're going to work for it. If you see a news article come up or something pop off and you don't say nothing, you're not warning them immediately. You think, oh, I'll do it later. You never get to it. And then now you ain't did shit for them. Lord, but what brought out earlier, the Lord gave you an opportunity. You see? Every time something comes up, every time, I took that brother when I was doing the chat. I said, I found a galore of video topics. In the group chat. Those are opportunities. Those nothing but opportunities to do and serve the YAHAWASHI. You know? Now it's like everything you see, the Lord give you an opportunity to glorify Him. That's what it's about. That's our purpose here on this earth, man. To glorify YAHAWASHI. If you ain't doing that, nothing else is going to come pan out. Yeah.
If I warn the wicked, saying you are under the penalty of death, but you fail to deliver the warning,
so you are under the penalty of death. That's it. You don't understand what that means? That means you can be penalized by death if you don't change something. If you don't take heed to something that's about you about to die. The Lord said, if I warn you to warn them and you don't tell them, then He looked at you like, yo, what the hell? Now I gotta kill him and I gotta kill you. Okay?
They will die in their sins. I will hold you responsible for their death.
Yeah, we're gonna hold you responsible, man. My brother's got channels. You got people on your channel that's looking to get warned. They're looking to get warned. And if they don't get warned, then guess what? They gonna die. But because you didn't warn them, you gonna die. Your blood gonna be at their hands. People don't understand that yet. Like you said earlier, they think this shit is a game. They think this is a game, man. They think this is just about doing a video and going back doing all of it. This is a lifestyle, man. This is the spirit that we got to be in 24/7.
That's right. This is your calling. The creator of all things is called you.
Right.
We ain't talking about government, the mayor that told you to do this. You would fear them if they did. We ain't talking about the presidents. We're talking about He who created the presidents, the kings of the earth, the King of kings, the Lord of lords. He who created all things. That was why you do something. You don't have to sit around the guy. What that really is a lack of faith. A lot of the guy can because you can't see him.
And a lack of fear.
A lack of fear.
Or if your parents say you do something, you don't do it, you let it. A lack of faith, a lack of respect, and a lack of fear.
But if your boss tell you to do it, you want it. Yes, sir, boss man.
Right.
Because you can see him. All right.
And you know what he has the power to do.
You know?
take your job. Y'all ass gonna be eating ketchup packets, man.
Okay.
Before y'all be on the streets. So you know what come with that. So if you really truly believe and understood what YAHAWASHI is saying was coming with this, then you would be on fire, man. I always tell the brothers, hey, I had, we were talking about it the other day. If every brother got $100 for doing a video, it's really where we're getting a reward in the heavens. Our treasures are in heaven. If every brother got $100 for doing a video, going to camp, fast, you know what I'm saying? But just on the, let's just say videos, right? If every time you did a video, you got $100. You know how fire Jake will be? Jake will be billionaires, bro. See, so really, you brothers that are on fire, you're really millionaires in the spirit. You'll be bazillionaires because you're getting a reward for the work. Scripture says, the Lord is not unrighteous to forget your works and labors of love. There's a reward for that. So for everybody who ain't doing the work, guess what? You're missing that reward. You're missing out.
Your bank account of mercy is getting low. Do these videos of charity. Scripture says charity covers a multitude of sins. That video you did, because it saved your life. The Lord's probably ready to bring the hammer on you. So I'm gonna have mercy on you. He ain't your guardian angel. What you doing? Lord, he just called the brother, Lord. He just gave the brother, a couple bucks. Something, just being active in the body. Just keeping us alive. You're not doing that. You're still fighting us people alive.
Right. Hey, hold on real quick. You said that's charity, right? Well, that's charity to your YAHAWASHI, and that's charity to the people who you're doing it to. And Scripture says if you these things you've done them unto the weakest of your brother, you've done them unto the weakest. So if you that's really charity not only to these individuals, that you speaking to, dealing with, these brothers and sisters that you're dealing with, and speaking to, but also to the Lord. Right. See? That's why it's so important, man. The charity do what? Take away a boat from your sins. We all got to work through something that we that we want to take from us. But we want to forgive us of. That's the way. That's what we should have been. What we should have been that for. But the Lord said, "What? You know what? I'm gonna take it away." So if you ain't doing that, then you're not gonna see it taken away. You know what I'm saying? Just piling up. Okay. Now it's becoming nigger. And now I gotta, some judgment. Got to. It's like you're a boss. If you do some shit at the job, no matter how much they like you, they gotta fire you, man. They got a policy. I'm sorry, man. It's a policy. It's something that's not. I'm sorry, man. It's just against our policy. That's a policy, man. So if it's against the policy of YAHAWASHI, you gotta get rid of it. This is why there's a certain standard in doing this, man.
What happens if they don't? That tarnish is their name.
Right.
So if the Lord don't do that, this one tarnish his name.
Yeah. The Lord don't play by his name. The Lord don't play by his name, man.
Right. I wanted to say this brother had a personal testimony himself, and he was in a life of and he was delivered by one of his videos. And he grabbed his phone and looked through his YouTube and saw one of his videos, one of his works, charity. Pulled it up and said, "What's that baby calling on? Y'all want some little child? Y'all want to go?" It's not a hard thing, man. It's very simple.
Well, the scripture says it's a stumbling block into the wicked.
Yeah,
you grab the picture. You grab it on the NLT. Stumbling block into the wicked. You got some too now. From McDonald's.
It says, if you warn them and they refuse to repent and keep on sinning, they will die in their sins.
They'll die in their sins. Niggas just gonna die. Okay? But what?
But you will have saved yourself.
Yeah, you will have saved yourself. So, yeah, you may do your shows and you might get 2 views on that motherfucker. It's alright. You warn them. You want to see it. And you will have saved yourself. That's the whole point too, that we want to be saved. When all hell breaks loose and nukes is coming, impending doom is coming, if somebody shoots a bullet at you, all you're thinking about is, am I going to be saved? You can't think about my mama, my grandma, my little cousin, Ray. No. All you can think about is, am I going to be saved? And that's the time we're coming in right now. You're going to have to consider, And that day when that destruction comes, is the Lord gonna save you? Okay.
It says, they will die in their sins, but you will be saved yourself because you obeyed me.
So that's the whole point. You gotta obey YAHAWASHI. Those of you that's not obeying YAHAWASHI, you will receive the reward of the disobedient. You're gonna receive the reward of the disobedient, man. Alright? And that's not gonna be something that you want. It's not gonna be a good reward.
It says
But there is gonna be a good reward for those that obey. That's right. See?
if righteous people turn away from their righteous behavior and ignore the obstacles I put in their way, God is warning you, God is correcting you, God is coming to you and saying, hey, stop doing stupid shit. It's the right way. Those are the obstacles the Lord is putting in your way.
Because really, when you're going down the wrong way, going the wrong path, and the Lord put obstacles in that way to try to stop you from going the wrong path. Like if you're on the road and you're going the wrong way, there's going to be signs that say the wrong way. You're not interested. Yeah, you're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. You keep going, your ass is going to die. Crash into a car and, 10 other cars crash behind it, man. So that's what happens when somebody's going off and they're not being corrected. It's just going to cause destruction.
If righteous people turn away from their righteous behavior and ignore the obstacles I put in their way, they will die. And if you do not warn them, they will die in their sins. None of their righteous acts will be remembered, and I will hold you responsible for their deaths.
Never hold you responsible, man. That's the last thing you want. This is why the Lord gave you something. If somebody gives, if somebody's drowning, somebody gives you a life, what's the little okay. Life jacket or
donut.
A lifesaver, and that person don't bring it to you, then if they die, it's on you.
You wouldn't die.
Right. You killed them.
Yeah. You killed them. You had a hand in that death.
Right. You're a murderer now. So that's how bad things are gonna get if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you got a lifeguard on duty and somebody's out drowning, and he sees him and just turns his head, and they die, then it's your fault. You try to because you didn't do your job. Right? So that's what we all gotta be able to be on our point doing our job, man. This ain't a thing about whether I feel like it or not. It's a thing of doing it. That's it.
That's something like brother on the line always, it's kind of down how you feel about what needs to be done.
Right.
Sometimes you ain't gonna feel like doing shit. The flesh could be in the flesh. The flesh want to relax all the time, but now it's not the time to relax. You gotta move with that urgency, especially when it comes to the work. Being active in the body, be a fucking bystander. Be active. Pick up a shovel or something.
That comes with discipline, because it's truth, man. It's going to teach you discipline, man. You're going to start to have their characteristics of applying the scriptures and everything that's going to start to mold you within that discipline, what you know you have to do. So in that sense, knowing the time we're in, you're going to do what you got to do to the best of your ability, and the Lord's going to be the one to reward you for that.
If you warn them and they refuse to repent, verse 21. But if you warn righteous people not to sin and they listen to you and do not sin, they will live and you will have saved yourself too. So it may hurt you, you may be tired of others coming at you and correcting you, it may piss you off or whatever, alright? But at the end of the day, shit, we gotta do what we gotta do, man. Or else we're gonna be held accountable too. So, it'll behoove you to listen to the brother that's speaking to you, or listen to your prophets, and nearest chief place of concourse. It will behoove you to listen to them, because the Lord has sent them to warn you from death. Otherwise, if you don't listen to them, then you don't get what you're looking for.
The Lord telling you he's gonna kill you.
That's all he's saying. I'm finna kill you.
I'm finna kill you. Listen, nigga.
Shit.
That's the this is your last warning. I'm about to kill you. I sent my messenger to offer you mercy.
Right. But because they don't believe you, they get killed anyway. It's the same thing as if some man got a gun to your head and he tell you to do this or that. You're gonna do it because you can see that gun.
You had the mercy.
But you can't see the Lord's sword. It's a lot bigger than a gun.
That's what you got spirits created for vengeance for. Yeah. You know, you don't even know a death angel on your neck until your ass ain't to a damn sinner, man. And then your life flashes before you know it. Now you know everything that came to your attention before time. You know, now
all the signs, all the warnings.
Now you know why I was going to pay attention.
And you never see it coming. Just going about your day as the normal routine. Death.
Smoking your weed up and got down.
Being a nigga, and then the nigga,
all that shit. And then fuck around and your ass, there it is. Jig hot box start spraying your ass up. You little niggas, man.
What was me and the partner did a video on that this week?
Yeah, man.
A nigga named D1 basketball player, athlete. This is such a good kid, such a good kid. Nigga was a fucking murderer, bro. A complete degenerate, rapping in the music video with a choker mask on. Lord took that nigga on the way to school.
In front of his mama.
In front of his mama.
They want his ass down.
He has so many bodies he can only count them with 2 hands. Okay? So what happened? The Lord took him out, man. The Lord took him out. Lord dropped him, man. And he didn't see it coming. Okay? So that's what the Lord's about to do to you people on another level. Man, you got to start taking people to the spirit realm. Alright? And he said he's going to start with his house first. So if you came into this truth and you guys have fell out, you guys are getting weak, you guys are giving up, throwing them sound like we all in out here catching hell. You know?
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of YAHAWASHI, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Right, we present our bodies a living sacrifice. We don't, our bodies are not our own. Lord can take your body, take your spirit out your body any day. He's gonna say, you know what? Kill that nigga. You're gonna send the spirit back up here. Now your body, you can't just do what you want to do with that body no more, man. Whether it's, you know, what just do for pleasure, man. You know, commit adultery, you know, smoking, gang banging, whatever the fuck niggas do to have fun, whatever not is, that's all. If you want to give your body, eat pork with it. You know?
It's the same thing as a rich man then use some money to go flip it. More than you don't flip it for $1 million.
And you just wasting the money?
Right.
It says, I read it from the top, Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of YAHAWASHI, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Well, you got to present your body a living sacrifice. You know, that's what everybody would do. Everybody ain't going to sacrifice their body or their time. Okay? Only people that's going to be able to do that is the Lord. Everybody else, what they doing? They always running on the clock. It's all about what? Time is money. Time is money. Do you think we getting direct deposit for coming out here doing this? You know? Absolutely not, man. But we are getting a spiritual deposit every single time. Right, but the average nigga can't see that. What's that scripture? If I told you spiritual things,
If I tell you earth,
Go to the deck area, there's
Dominicans.
because he did it's like Jake,
y'all go to
they
the deck.
can't
Go
come
inside
here,
the
man.
kingdom.
You know? Go ahead.
Again, it says, holy, acceptable unto YAHAWASHI, which is your reasonable service. So our reasonable service is what? To serve YAHAWASHI. You know, to present our bodies a living sacrifice. So every day you wake up and you breathe and you got air in your lungs, our job is to serve YAHAWASHI. To do what we can to the best of our ability, okay, to serve him, man.
you want salvation, right?
Right, you right.
You want those mortal bodies, those spiritual powers.
You want all those, you want the
woman. You want the reward, right?
Right.
So you got to put the work in for it, bro.
Right.
Scripture says the soul of the sluggard, they desire but have nothing. Alright? So you just sitting on your ass all day and you want all these things, you desire it, but you have nothing. Alright? Lord don't
give you any wisdom or understanding or knowledge. The Lord don't give you allow you to grow because you don't do anything for Him. Right? The Lord don't give you the opportunity to grow if you're not even doing anything for Him.
With the opportunities you have.
With the opportunities you have, you know. So you desire all these things, but you ain't have nothing. Man. You know, you also gonna be able to tribute to the ones that was doing the work, the ones that was being diligent. You're like, damn, bro, I had a chance to do this, all right? And I watched these brothers, labor and be diligent and do all, do the lessons, tend to the ministry, and look at his position, The Lord, really have exalted this man, all right? And I could have been like that. And it's gonna be a great guilt, man.
Like, start something with someone, and you watch the progress you made, and you know that you're not making any progress. You don't want that. Like, you going to the gym, your body on point. You got that started with you.
And stop.
Stop. It's the same thing with this truth. Everybody that we around, like, we showing our diligence. From the moment you brothers came into the truth, and you told people, you confessed that testimony in YAHAWASHI, you're still going. Yeah. Meanwhile, this nigga in the world, he partying, he flicking up, this nigga drinking, he committing adultery, he's smoking still, body just decaying on him. But us, look at us, we're still holding fast in that testimony, bro.
And everybody that you told, they gonna hold you to it. Right. They gonna be checking in. Is he still doing the same thing? And if you ain't doing it, they gonna mock your ass.
They waiting for you to not do it. Right. They waiting for you to stop doing it.
Definitely. You said they gonna mock you. They're gonna be mocking the Lord. Because you were so all about the Lord, and all of a sudden, I knew that like so. So he says, so he's gonna kill you and his ass.
It says,
and maybe had you endured, they could have turned around and put it, and they could have been saved with you. Or saved, through you, man. But
they ready to, any little thing you do, they ready to crip. That's what Scripture says, give no offense. And the ministry cannot be blamed. I was talking to Jake, I told the truth to years ago. He's like, I thought, whatever God you believe, you couldn't cut your hair. Fuck you got that from? But it's the principle, they trying to catch you in something. Right. They trying to find something on you to like, you feel me?
That's what happened to me one time, bro. Some girl that walked past here at camp, man. She went to my school like months later. I guess we was, getting on her about smoking. Months later, she asked me, like, hey, so do you smoke? I guess thinking, like she's gonna catch me up. Nah, bro. I never smoked before. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, okay. Like she's, she tried to prove a point, but the point wasn't proven, man. So you gotta live. This is a lifestyle you must live, man. Because these niggas out here is always trying to catch you up, man. All right, and if you're not living the right lifestyle according to the Lord YAHAWASHI, they'll catch you up, and then they gonna look at the ministry, blame the ministry.
How can they take the Lord's here? They can't even take your.
They can't even take your ass serious.
You represent the Lord, but you out here being a fucking nigga.
Living two lives.
Doing Lord knows what. Where's Bubba Fucks? They looking at, hold on, like they looking at the ministry like, this is you. They gonna look at everybody like they look at you. Bro,
that's why they say, I heard about you Israelites.
Right. They see some nigga IFPK. But you said something powerful though, that you said, Lord is strong as all we complain. And I remember I was at my old job a few years ago, and I was asking the individuals, hey man, how much y'all job paying on your hiring? Oh yeah, bro, we're always hiring. We're always looking to get rid of our weakest link. So that was very heavy. So we're always looking to get rid of our weakest link.
Man, that's how the spirit is. It's like, Lord, that's why you see guys falling out. The Lord said, we just let
it's like the Viltrumites, Right. They're all fighting, to only bring the best of the nation.
To make the nation stronger. So, right. The Lord, he don't let no weak ass on you, man. Exactly. This ain't the P.I., the V.E.I. The Lord don't do no P.I. Everybody's included. But he's going to deal with a remnant of people, and then maybe even a remnant in those remnant of people. Okay?
Only the best of the best of the nation.
The best of the best of the best of the best of the best.
That's the great and good.
And that's why the labor in this walk is continuing to get more and more harsh, more work. Because the ones that
he was the stronger and stronger.
Exactly. Because the weakest link is not going to be able to keep up with that, man.
Just
Your
right.
brother's going to keep growing,
Right.
and that brother going to stay at that spot, and he going to be keep getting terrorized by them demons and shit.
Well, he gonna fold. It's like
He
it's
gonna
a
fold.
squid game. If you can't make it past the first game, damn sure make it past the second game. You know. So and hey, it's options we gotta get through in order to get to exactly.
Different trials.
So by the end of all this, man,
You're gonna come out as pure gold.
and ain't nobody, and it's gonna be rarely anybody around.
You always like to bring that out.
Right.
When the Son of Man coming, shall he find faith on the earth? There's gonna be so much that's why you gotta use something I like to apply to my daily life. You gotta get used to suffering things out. You gotta get used to suffering and going through these different trials that the Lord is bringing you through without breakthrough.
Right.
See, because if you already getting fucking faint-hearted and shit, you know, I can't do this shit. Toughen up,
nigga.
right? They ain't even get
Man,
hard
the
yet.
fuck up. That's what Jake tell that shit in the world. Man, hey, man, the fuck up, man. How you gonna take your shit? Ain't your man? Ain't your man? That's what the Lord is saying, man. That's why the Lord is saying, let no man take your crown. Exactly. How you gonna take your shit? Ain't your man? I'm just the man of the Lord, man. Ain't you? That's how the Lord looking at you, man. Ain't no special.
Hey, if you ever, you watch Solo Leveling in the beginning of that show, you had the main character. He was the weakest link, so he would always be carrying all the little extra shit. He always be in the back, all right, and just be around. And you're like, man, just carry the extra belongings that we have. All right, that's how it is. Make yourself useful. Yeah, to make yourself useful or something. All right, and even with that, Jacob will make himself useful with that, so that the Lord, sifted that man up.
Everybody not gonna be, you're not gonna be on the same level as the brother next to you. But the point is that you make the most of what the Lord gave to you. Because she says the Lord gave some 20-fold, some 50-fold. But what are you doing with your money? All right? What are you doing with your talent? Are you a good teacher? Teach. You can exhort. If you have to get the discipline, be disciplined. If you have to get the leadership, be a good leader. Because that's what the Lord going to require from you. Okay? The Lord requires, you got to figure out what the Lord requires from you, man. Each and every one of us is what the Lord requires from us. That's why He called us. What are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the body? This is the feast of the Lord. You have no gifts. The feast of the Lord, you have to bring something to the feast. The food ain't just gonna be there. What are you bringing? Bringing some yams, turkey. You drinking something right. What's the point? I got 3 seconds. This is Book of John, chapter 3 and verse 12. It says, "If I have told you earthly things, and ye believe not, how shall ye believe if I tell you of heavenly things?"
Right, so you tell your earthly things, the Lord actually do things on the earth. How you gonna get good things?
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 5 in the NLT. So it is with Hamashiach's body. We are many parts of one body.
Many parts of one body. Somebody got to be a toe. Somebody's the ears. Hey, yeah. Brothers be the ears, bro. Brothers be listening. Brothers be, hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother doing it? Brothers be, that's the ears. You see? You got the eyes. You got the mouth.
We all part of that one body, man. And every body part must, do its due diligence to keep the body stable, to keep the body functioning. All right. If my leg don't work, I can't. I'm limping, man. I can't walk properly. But it says,
If the pinky toe is missing, you off balance. The whole body is
whole body off body, yeah. It says,
missing, you can't keep yourself. Everything, every piece of the body is important.
Yeah. It says, and we all belong to each other.
We all belong to each other. So we in one body. Every part of the body is essential. Okay? Unless you're just a cancer. You gotta get rid of the cancer unless it spreads. See, you don't want to be a cancer within the body, man. You want to be beneficial. What's that word? You don't want to be a liability.
And it's true, you gotta earn your keep every day. Exactly. It's like comes in the cost of your daily edification. You have to earn your keep in the street. Or the Lord will take the spirit from you. Take the spirit from you, you can cast it off. You know. Go ahead. That's how it goes. So you got to earn your peace, man. You really got to do it. It's a fight for the spirit. You ain't fighting, then you ain't going to retain it. If you don't retain it, eventually you're going to be, hey.
And the way the Lord do it, so Utopia, the guy was like, Bill Gates, he was like, what did you do to earn your place in the scholarly world today? It's the same thing. What did you do to earn your place in this race? Because you not everybody racing, but you have to get right race. And you still got to get to the finish line. You know, you had to qualify. It's a spiritual Olympics. That's right. Everybody ain't gonna be the best sprinter. Can you throw the javelin? Can you know, do the hurdles? By the endurance, right? Because Paul mentioned that, you know, all won, but one received the prize. You know, but then you got other things. You got the hurdles, you got the javelin, you know, shot put, right? The long jump. You see, the long. So, what are you? And when you're in the spirit, they put everybody who's specifically good at that certain topic. Yeah. In the Olympics, you compete at that. You got to magnify your office. Magnify what you good at, bro. If you ready to be in the brother, be the best brother you can be. That can take you a long way because that's what He requires from you. See? Now, what He requires from that brother, that's why Scripture says every man work out their own salvation. I was on the track team in middle school, three-man team, relay. You know, and we had to split up our roles. But I was Jake, and my team was Edomites. So I was the best of all roles. And even though they only had two, they could only do two at the league, they stuck me into a third one. You know? Yeah. I took the place of all three. I took, you know, got the best scores. Yeah. They really wasn't qualified to be on the team. Right. That was a one-man team. Yeah. It goes on, it says, in His grace, Yahweh has given us different gifts for doing certain things well. For doing certain things well. So you ain't gonna do everything well, but you just may do certain things well. You may not. Some brothers may be a jack of all trades. Some brothers may lack here, but you're excellent here. Okay, focus on what you're excellent in. Then. You may not speak well, but you're a good ass brother. You may not, you know, be. You may not teach well, but you're damn so disciplined. You know how to read, right? So. You know what I mean? You know how to hold the sign. But we the best sign holder. There's a job for that. You know, for the civil sign? There's literally a job called being a sign holder. When you hold that motherfucking sign, guys can't even do that. Guys come here, my hands hurt, my hands hurt. Get your bitch ass on there, man. All right? All you had to do was hold the sign, bro. Camera, you know? Yeah. Brothers make edits, you know, brothers tech savvy, they make the edits. Right. Hey, it's exhortation. There's always something that you can do. Shit, you go to a job, you were sitting around, what are you doing? Right. Yeah. There's always something that you can do. You on the clock, nigga. Right. You gotta attend to the ministry. There's always something that you could be doing. Sweet. Wipe down something. Don't sit here and just do nothing. Hey, you know, if that's on a job in this fucking society, how much more than this job for you? Like, think about that shit. You go to a job and you lean back for a second. You work at a restaurant job? Yeah, they ain't playing that shit. You can't even do it. Clock. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, ain't nothing to do. It's always something to do. Go get a broom. Time is money. And if you ain't doing nothing, then it's like hey, and then what they say is you eat up the clock. You eat up the clock. That's what the niggas doing. They eat up the clock. They're not consuming. They're not redeeming the time. Right. Eat up the clock, man. Everybody got they want to get the most out of you for the time they got you for. Right. Exactly. That's what the Lord is want to do with us. He want to make the most out of the time He got you for. And you just up there eating up the clock. You know, you're not redeeming the time, so you're going to punch your clock. Man, punch your ticket. Hey, you off, man. Go home early. Yeah, hey, you out, man. He gonna clock you out. Hey, don't worry, we'll clock you out.
Hey, you know it's crazy because when you go to, you get a job opportunity, and you go to the job, they ask you for an interview, and they always tell you what they need before they question you about everything else. And when they do that, they're like, okay, you fine fit. Okay, we want you. You know, or they say, okay, well, you know, we don't want you. But in the midst, they hire you.
Yeah, they hire you
for a position. Yeah,
they're not just hiring you to hire you. They hire you for a position. You can't get in a position, they don't need to hire you. That's what the Lord is doing. The Lord is hiring you for a position. He gave you a particular talent, certain thing that you're doing. He can pay you high, you for that position. You're not doing that position. You don't need you to work. You got to fire your responsibility and do the fucking job. Right. Because the job got to get done. Okay? This job got to get done. It ain't no, oh, I kind of do it. Maybe I'll do it. No, it got to get done. So you're going to do it, or you're in the way of the person who's going to do it. Okay?
Goes on. It says, so if Yahawah has given you the ability to prophesy, speak.
And y'all know the Lord is a so-called black man according to the Bible? Y'all know that?
It says, so if...
That's an example right there. People just in their own little world. Some people be talking to them. They got headphones on. You can't even deliver the message to them because the Lord don't want them to get it. The scripture says how the Lord has covered their ears. Somebody grab that. Go ahead.
It says, so if Yahawah has given you the ability to prophesy, speak out with as much faith as Yahawah has given you.
That's right. That's what we all have. Ultimately, the gift of prophecy, the testimony of Yahawah. So you got to be speaking out. Okay? But then you have particular individuals that the Lord, you know, tapped into their mind and gave them the talent to actually go deeper into the prophecies. Brothers can hit in Jeremiah, brothers can hit in Isaiah, Daniel, Revelation, you know. Some brothers have that gift of prophecy. Go ahead, bro.
It says, if your gift is serving others.
If your gift is serving others. Hey, you had a beautiful brother, Brother Guyala. Yeah. Beautiful brother. The gift of serving others. Servitude, man. That's a great gift. It's not the greatest. You know, because YAHAWASHI, that's the gift he had. He was always serving others. Though he came in the form of a servant. Though he had the power, though he was the son of the Most High, he was always serving others. Healing others, washing brothers' feet, feeding the multitude, that's servitude. That's why it's called your reasonable service.
You got other guys that come in just to be served.
Right.
Right. That's the difference, man. That's the difference. See, we're here to serve the Lord. Everybody else is here to be served. That's why people, they idolize and see it's all about them. You can't tell them nothing. You know?
It says, if your gift is serving others, serve them well. If you are a teacher, teach well.
Yep, some brothers gonna be good at teaching. Some brothers gonna be able to break things down. All right? Teach others. Okay? That's what we're here to do. You're not here to, you know, just be around. Scripture says things which, you know, were presented unto you. Commit to faithful men that shall be able to teach others also. You know, the whole thing in the truth is going to be able to teach others also. Okay?
And as the scripture that says, the parts of the Bible that seem to be less than glory, they're more glorified. So even the job of this whole aside, that can, you know,
it's important. People won't plan if they hear what you say, they listen to it, but they don't let the first thing is that they see it. Right. People come all in here just to look at the signs. That's why I tell y'all brothers to hold the signs up because, yeah, you know, you can put them on the ground, but most people are visionaries. You know, they're visual. People learn visually. You know, they want to see it. They want to, they come up, just look at the signs. You know, that's what their eyes go to. Before their eyes go to your eyes, they look at the signs. People come up and just take pictures of the signs. You know? So, you know, it's important that people see it. You know?
it's a certain way that you know the sign a certain way, you will turn the whole lesson of the camera.
Come up and ask that question.
Be like this.
They're all on their face. Yes, what does that mean? What do you mean by that?
And then you got to see, you have a child, people are all they're all babes. Sure, they're still babes. You know, when you teach a child, what do? You give them pictures. Yeah. You gotta give them pictures. So that's why you know, if you teach, you gotta paint a picture. Trying to make you see see something so that you understand something. You know?
And the Bible do that too. You got to use figures of speech. Everything.
And in the picture.
It says, if your gift is to encourage others, be encouraging.
If your gift is exhortation, you got brothers that can beautifully exhort. You know, lift a brother up. That can take you a long way, bro.
Because and then you can put that in the video.
Put that in the video, right? Picture, you know.
And they go all around the world.
The AI images, you know, brothers be on that AI images.
Right.
Exhorting. Brothers looking at you, oh, shoes nigga, the kingdom, brother. You know, but sometimes, man, Jake really just be needing support.
Right, yeah, I was about to say that. Jake be down and out. When you see it on pictures of, you know, it Facebook, man.
However, brother Amawan, you know, beautiful brother, you know, that's no exhortation. Shit, I remember one of the videos, brother did a video on the dream he had.
That exhorted all of Israel.
That exhorted all of
Israel.
I seen a Jake on the combo. And then I'm heading to work watching this. I needed this.
Right.
Jake heading to work.
Because you can envision it. You can see it. You're like, damn, what the fuck? Like, you made it so vivid. It was like, you know, the Lord sent that down from the heavens.
That came from the heavens.
You know? So when you start to vision, you start to see it. And, hey, seeing is believing. Scripture said there's some standing here that will believe without having to see, but seeing is believing. A lot of people gonna come into this faith by seeing it, man. Seeing these miracles, seeing his glory, seeing his power. You know? I had a guy tell me that up. Hey, I can't believe it, man. I said, why? He said, because I can't see it.
Man.
I said, so if you see it, you won't believe it? Yep. I'm seeing it.
The Lord said, blessed are they. Still, Scripture says, blessed are they that have not seen but yet believe.
Sick. Because then you're going to see it later, and then they go, oh, shit, and they going to believe. You know? Hey, I'm going to see you later, bro. You know? And then you might see them later.
You know? The Lord ain't.
You just say if they do see it, they're still not going to believe. That's what's crazy because the Lord was amongst them after they came out of Egypt. And they were still worshiping other gods.
And I asked that earlier about the Lord who comes over the ears and the eyes. They swear or something?
Isaiah.
Yeah.
I see, they cannot see. Yahweh not saying.
Yeah.
Hey, to add on to the point where the Talmud was saying, brother Talmud was saying, he said, we all have ones that see, but they still don't believe. Well, Scripture says, I'm paraphrasing, what if some didn't believe? Or paraphrasing, man. So, hey, does that make these prophecies without an effect? No, man. Everything is still going to come to pass. That's what he says, the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So, hey, you know.
And it may not be, it's not always, you know, everybody don't have the same level of faith. So it may not be considered, you know, wickedness, you know, they just hear, some people, they just need to see it. That's why Yahweh said, what? If you don't believe me for my words, at least believe me for the very works sake. So you're going to have individuals that's going to come into the faith just off of seeing the power of Yahawah, you know, the brothers are displaying on the earth.
I can't believe it. Talk about how we talk. What time is it?
See it.
So seeing is saying that if you see it, they won't believe it. You know, it says, like people shall be bullied. You grab it? You got it? But the scripture that people shall be bullied. I had a dream last night, bro. I had a crazy ass dream, but in this dream, there was this woman who I believe was one of the elect ladies, and the Lord was like just protecting her. For whatever reason, people was coming after her, and as they was coming, the Lord sent me up there, and I was really fighting on the spot. You know, when I was fighting, I had strength where I was able to grab a person by their head, pick them up, and slam them to the wall. I was able to take a person by their head and just one hand. Just run through, grab him by the head, and just throw that place, and just, you know how you throw a ball out or you bust something? I was busting heads like that. The body was like down and just, right. You know? And it was just like, it was fun, but it was serious, man. Because that's what the Lord is creating us for. He want to be we supposed to be a vessel he can use. A weapon that can be wielded, man. The scripture says, he shall make your body he shall make you a battle axe. The Lord got to be able to use you, though. How can the Lord, if you pick up an axe and you got thorns by the handle, pick that axe up. So the Lord got to smooth you out first. You know, get you in the right spirit. So we got to catch this elbow and go through these levels. And then the Lord ain't gonna just pick up on nigga and use him, bro.
Hey, well, hey.
He's gonna go to the hood. Hey, you come on, nigga. Give you some spiritual power. What the fuck you did to earn that power, man? So he said, that's why the Lord put us through this process now, so we can trust that we can wield that power.
Right.
Hey,
you know?
hey.
Hey, if I know we got a river. You know, it's the river. It's a river right here. So instead of us fishing facing that way, we're fishing facing this way. But pretty soon we're gonna be hunting facing this way. Okay? So in that vision I had, man, it was like I had somebody grab that to teach my hands to war. Grab it in the NLT. Let's get these precepts, man. I want to talk to you about touch this point real quick. Listen, man. Lord will give brothers power, bro. In this dream, I was able to pick a motherfucker up like it was, and he's like, they never even got to get on me. You know, it wasn't a fight. It was just grabbing the head, throwing it into the water. Yeah, you know, and that's how we're gonna give us men. I was able to grab a person by the head with one hand, like you know, I'm not going to grab the battle wall. He just throwing everything. That's how I was on people's head. It was just, once I grabbed the guy's head and I took him, another guy ran up, and I went like this. And as I had his head, his body hit another guy in the head. You know, that's power. That's what you're gonna need that day, man. You know, a motherfucker going to shoot at you and the bullets are bouncing off. You just grab his ass and scoop his head. That's the power we're gonna give us men.
Moderators in the matrix.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
You got what? Teaching his area?
In the NLC?
I got it.
Yeah, no, you in the regular than NLC. You grab the battle.
It says Psalms 18 and verse 34, he teaches my hands to war.
The Lord teaches, he gonna teach our hands to war. You ever see somebody, because if you see a warrior, you know, like a karate master or something, right? He had to be taught. But the Lord can teach you in an instant. You can download it to your spirit, man. It shows you that in the Matrix, where he downloaded the knowledge of Kung Fu into his database and to him, and what happened? He said, you know, so that's what we gonna do in that day, bro.
He downloaded all the fighting techniques.
Right, yeah, all of it.
That's what the Lord did to King David.
And that's what we gonna do today.
We're gonna move our limitations. Because we are limited by stamina, thirst,
Time.
Lord
gonna download it into your spirit in an instant. God says, in a twinkling of an eye, they shall be changed.
The Lord said, the Lord teaches his finger to war.
It takes people lifetimes to learn karate or anything like that. You know, those martial arts, you know, to be good master. You're going to master it like that.
You're going to surpass master.
You're going to surpass master. Yeah, you're going to surpass anybody, any master on earth.
You're going to create a new, the Lord going to create you a new fighting style.
Oh, hey, bro. In this dream I had, bro, it was even more beautiful because, you know, I have like a creative mind where I think of like the most outlandish shit. So the Lord was able to, I thought about it in a dream. I'm like, damn, I'm being out where I was doing them. I would do different shit every single time. It wasn't the same thing, just same right. You know, it was different time I was destroying in a different way. You know? So the Lord looking for those who's gonna do that. Hey, that's also now you gotta be creative in the spirit. So he can use you to actually do it. Go ahead, finish that up.
It says, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms.
So that a bow of steel is broken by arms. So that's super strength. And that dream I have strength, man. It was like picking up people. It was like holding a tennis ball. Holding somebody's head was like holding a tennis ball. I can just do what I want with it, and the body had to follow.
Hey, you know
that one game?
Imagine you grab somebody, you just ragdoll. Yeah, you breaking these effortlessly, breaking their whole body and throwing it at, hit other people with them. That's power Bird's gonna have, man. You know?
Hey, if I can quickly back you up.
Hold on, finish this up.
It says, thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up.
Yes, right. Which is YAHAWASHI.
That's right.
So the Lord's going to actually, bro, the Lord's going to really dial into brothers' minds, bro. He's going to really raise brothers up with that power. And nothing's gonna be impossible to us.
See how the Lord had connected us with the Spirit now, with the Spirit of truth, and much more with the Spirit of power, man. He give us that power, teach us how to fight, man. It was different type of fighting styles. It's like the Lord just install it into your mind, man. Install it into your spirit.
It's like Leo, whenever he got that power, he said he started to believe. Yeah. So when that time came, when the agent came, he had to fight him on the spot, and he didn't know what he was gonna do. His hand just started moving. His hand just started moving. He started doing his own thing. He was looking at his hands like, that's the spirit, man. Yeah, your body just gonna be moving without you even thinking about it.
That's how it is when we do our lessons, bro. You be teaching. It's like you be teaching. It's like you learning from yourself, but it's really the talking God's spirit. So that's how it's gonna be when the Lord, give you that power. He gonna put that spirit on you, and you gonna just be doing things. You gonna be watching yourself do all these things. It's like it's not even of your own will, man.
If I can back up ultra instinct is a technique of the angels. You see? So when we gonna brothers really gonna be really ultra instinct, like
without even thinking about
it. The spirit is moving with you sowing the spirit, that the spirit has completely taken over you.
And then it's gonna be effortless.
The flesh has no more power. Your spirit is completely took over, bro. You gonna be fighting? It's not even me. It's the Lord. YAHAWASHI outside.
The movie Upgrade. Remember he said when the chip took over?
Oh yeah.
He said, I need you to confirm. Stem. Okay, dude, just fucking do it. All I gotta do is stay down, He slapped his shoulders, man. Just stay down, dude, just stay down. We whooped his ass, man. But it was that technology that took over. And he's not gonna have that. People take that shit, he gonna have all that. He gonna show you. Exactly. So we gonna have that in the spirit. We gonna have that in the spirit, though, man. We ain't gonna have to get implants to get to have that shit.
The spirit gonna intervene, man.
You're gonna have to have 13 surgeries or 13 operations to be able to do that. Yeah.
Right.
The spirit is
going going out.
Tap into brothers.
Read that NLT.
In the NLT of Psalms 18 and verse 34, it says, He trains my hands for battle.
He trains my hands for battle.
David was a warrior, man. He would conquer different kingdoms.
He didn't say he trained him for battle. He trained his hands. So your hands are just moving on their own. Muscle memory. Yeah. Somebody so used to hit a 3-point, they can hit that 3-point on that side of the court every time. It's muscle memory. They can hit a 3-point every time because they did it so much. You're gonna have it where you gonna be. You know how people say the way they say when they make the strongest punch, you have to hit that punch 1,000 times. The same punch 1,000 times to perfect that punch.
Oh, you're talking about Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
He said dangerous isn't the man that knows 1,000 kicks.
Right.
But practice one kick 1,000 times.
Right. But that takes time, right? Well, we're gonna practice every kick and punch 1,000 times in an instant. That's it on that? Okay.
It says, He trains my hands for battle. He strengthens my arm to draw a braw's bow.
He strengthened my hand for battle. He strengthened my hand for battle. Look, don't strengthen my hands for battle, man. Now your hands are fragile, so you gonna punch a bitch and your hand gonna be rock solid.
Don't fucking cable bitch shit in.
Punch through the wall, punch through steel. You ain't gonna have a scratch in your hand. Now your hand gonna be busted up, your knuckle gonna be busted up, your hand gonna be this big.
Hey, Jiggy.
You gonna have the power where you don't go strengthen your hands. Your hands, when they hit, they gonna be like rock. Somebody get knocked out. He's hit on rock's hand.
Right, yeah.
Unlimited durability. You see,
that's really the spirit, bro. Motherfucker start knocking a bitch out, and he just tap on fucking, they just knock a bit. That's when the Lord put that power, that power in their hand with just sleek shit,
Right. That's the
the
power.
Lord just strengthening their hands.
That's the power Omni-Man has. See, when he yelled the invincible up to the train, and everything is morphing around him. He's not even moving.
Right.
That's power, bro. Remember fucking Mortal Kombat? How he?
It's gonna make matter like water.
When you get
hard matter just like water.
You fucking lift up the mountain with one hand, start laughing and shit. And you're reforming him. You're reforming his man.
You form a nigga. Damn.
They put pressure on him. Now deal with it.
You can rip a nigga arm off, put it back on, it just goes through the whole fucking chest.
That's that homeland power.
That's that power, bro. And that's why the scripture says they shall be in. They ain't gonna, you gonna, somebody grab it. We're gonna put it on with that.
The need to show MVD?
Yeah, they shall MVD.
Second 16.
Yeah. Somebody grab that.
I got the battle axe, bro.
Yeah, bring that out. They shall be able to do nothing against me.
That's what the Lord said, you know, I have given you power to tread upon scorpions and scorpions. We're going to rip the Lord. What are you going to give us the power to tread upon people? Watch when the Lord raises us up.
Stomp your ass.
The Lord already raised us up through the Spirit. This is the power. See how we just got that seat?
Yeah.
You know, the lesson was going kind of calm. Brothers like, when we start talking about that power, brothers start fucking charging up, like getting excited. Yeah, because we already got it. Lord, we already got the power, bro. The Lord just ain't really manifested on us yet.
Activate.
Yeah, he gonna heat right. I'm telling you.
You gonna activate.
Right.
But you got. But the point in the beginning of this lesson was you got to this camp. What you got to do is necessary for the Lord to activate you. You know, certain times you get something gift cards and shit. What it say? We gotta be activated. You can't just go swipe that damn card. We gotta be activated, man.
You ain't getting healthy first. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 in verse 19. The portion of Jacob, sorry, verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things.
He's the former of all things. So, hey, the Lord, you know, what you call God and Jesus, that's the spirit of a Jake, you know? So, hey, we're the former of all things, man. You know, everything that you see around you came from a Jake, you know?
It says, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
Israel is the rod of his inheritance. So the Lord, hey, he's about his people. He ain't for the whole world, he only for Israel. So the Israelite man is who we're going to be dealing with in these last days, and that just happens to be us.
The Lord, Yahawah of hosts, is his name. We call him Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
Thou art my battle axe and weapon of war. When you look up a battle axe, you want to wield it however you want to. You know? The Lord is going to be able to use you. You know?
The Lord said he's going to raise up many hunters. I want to be one of them hunters. You know, through the spirit, man. Like, we in the streets of salvation, but then Jake, you don't lie to yourself and tell yourself you don't want the power. Like, don't be like, don't be like, oh no, man. You know you want that motherfucker, bro. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You deny yourself, you deny, you know, that you want that power, then you understand what the hell you're about.
You want that power, bro.
Hey, if I may add to that,
that's like when a nigga say, what border one was?
Yeah, oh shit, yeah, that's exactly the same. You convince yourself not to want border one.
Because you're not a rule. This is probably not for you.
hey, you have it.
The Lord is raising up, like I said earlier, a government, a rulership. You got to be in a rulership mentality, or you're not gonna be able to do the job. How can you be a ruler without a ruler mentality? You see, you ain't fit for the job, man. Go back to fucking church.
You're gonna be like the Ultramarines.
Right.
Hey, I like.
And what did he tell her? He said, "You your mom?" She's like, "What?"
Right.
You gonna have many of moms.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, you know, I've been reading the manga of it. My new favorite character is that guy Conquest. That nigga serious. He came down and said, I'm not like the others. I'm not gonna sit here and try to convince you. I want you to resist. I want you to try to fight back.
And that's coming in the next season.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, he tough. But it says
Hey, you said battle axe of weapons of war. When you watch that one show, Bleach, you have when they got a Zon Plateau, and they use those weapons, but those weapons is got spirit to it. You see, and then they use them. It's a spiritual pressure with them. You know, it's a good show to watch, man, because they use those weapons. They get down and busy, man. You know, and it's just a spiritual look at it. When they bomb their weapons, they are not busy. Yeah.
it says
Baka.
thou art
We're about to bomb with us. and unlock that true power.
Now what? It's crazy. We already knew it was coming. That's the spirit.
And I was thinking
That's
it.
the spirit, bro.
I was thinking it. So I was like, y'all said it. I was like, this is a fucking head. Call all your about shit on shine. We're gonna unlock that true power, man. And the brother said, true power. That ain't just no. That ain't electricity, nigga. Okay, that's true power. You see what I'm saying? Ability to do anything and everything. Who gonna stop you? That's true power. That's what we fighting for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't up here because, oh, you know, it's just the shits and giggles. No, we all striving for that true power.
That's right.
You don't want to come to that day and be fucking helpless. Like everybody fucking else out here gonna be helpless. We want to be able to fucking throw a tank. Let Esau come down with a tank. What tank? Off that motherfucker. What happened when they came to Hulk with the tanks and what did he do? He went to play with them shit like toys, man. That's what we here for, because you know, people gonna be. That's the difference. People are gonna be hopeless in that day. We're gonna have nothing but hope. We're gonna be full of hope. Okay. I hope a nigga chime in today. All right. Just so I can show you the Lord's power. And after a nigga throw a tank. Oh, toss that bitch. All you can hear is, go, boy! You gonna see a tank fly. Everybody, yo, boy, shit me outside! You know, that's gonna echo, bro. It's gonna echo the world. That's gonna be the earth stood still. It's over with. Everybody gonna believe.
Everybody gonna believe.
It's heaven when the shall take hold of one. Don't be playing, bro. Who the fuck? You know?
Ain't no order.
You gotta earn that, bro. This ain't something you gonna just give to you. No, you gotta earn that, man. Which if you the elect, it was already predestined to give it to you anyways.
That's what I'm playing. And Jake grew up trying to go Super Saiyan and shit.
Right. In the room.
I'm once I got in a fight, bro. It's from my first fight. I'm on the bus. We talking shit to each other. Yeah, where you at? Go at. I get out there. I say, ah!
That's that battle cry,
I thought I was gonna go sand on this
But
nigga.
they get that from Jake, though.
Exactly.
It's that battle cry.
And the dude I was fighting, I ended up beating his ass, and he was like under my feet, like between my legs, like this, whatever. Like I'm hitting his ass, deep, deep, deep. I just said, ah! My sister, kill my brother. But you know, we was expecting that power.
Right.
Our mind always been on that power, man.
You had that hope.
I've seen you. Yeah.
I've
been watching Dragon Ball my whole life. I'm thinking like, man, if I go out and I get in this situation,
Tap into it.
that power gonna kick in.
That's spirit memory, bro.
Right.
You did it before.
That spirit, yeah, exactly. I said that power gonna kick in. That's what I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
All right,
faith.
man. Yeah, all right, man. You ain't gonna beat me. You ain't gonna beat me.
That's all it took.
You know?
You believe.
So imagine the day we coming into, man. We gonna need that power for real. Look how for real come through. The motherfucker gonna be shooting at you. You gonna need to power up. You know? Going to the Alvarez, start staying on that nigga. It's over with. You see that people in Alvarez, everybody just
Everything fucking.
it's like a hurricane in that motherfucker. And he calm as a bitch. You know?
That power coming, bro. They already know what time
Exactly. That's why Esau terrified, bro. Esau is terrified. That's why he moving careful. He ran lightly.
That's why he didn't run down on that shit.
You don't think he wants to?
He do. He definitely do.
Jeremiah 51:20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, and with thee will I break in pieces the nation.
With thee will I break in pieces a whole nation, man. You just fly through a city. All you gotta do is fly through that motherfucker. And buildings falling down. People dying in them and people dying under them. Lord can swing you through a city, man. What did Omni-Man do when he went to that alien world? He said, Earth is not yours to rule. And he went flying through shit.
Alright, you better go home now.
You know what I'm saying? He just went to flying through stuff, man. Flying through it, their whole
You gotta keep your feet on that. Don't be riding out them things.
like lightning speed. What did that do? That blew everything the fuck up. And then what he did, he
Feet on
took
that.
the whole fucking mass of earth
Of the land.
Then he said, open the portal. If it was open the portal, he still got that.
It says,
What did the border is big or not big?
it says, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
You know, destroy all kingdoms, man. You know? You don't have the power to destroy kingdoms. How does a kingdom get destroyed? You have to send an army. Well, imagine if it's a one-man army.
The Lord said it. So one of you shall chase 100. And 5 of you shall chase 10,000. So come on, what type of power that 5 men chasing 10,000? Bro, we're gonna have I guarantee you I can get more than you do. We're gonna be having spiritual bets, you know, making game of it. It's gonna be fun to us. It says,
the Lord's, we're gonna be the Lord's sword, Lord willing. And if earthly sword break, spiritual sword can't. Indestructible sword.
it says, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms, and with thee will I break to pieces the horse and his rider.
With you, brother. With you. He said, with you, I'm going to break your pieces. You know how you break some pieces, you got to hit that shit so hard.
And then you got niggas like, no, not me, Lord, not me. We, yes, me, Lord. Yes, me, please.
Right. Use me.
Begging the Lord.
Use me.
Shit, they act like my boy Conquest. I'm glad they sent me down here. I don't want you to resist. The way you got that skin on tin of that nigga. I'm itching. We itching for the Lord to give us that power.
That's how I was when I realized that when I had that power, bro. It was like, I was glad when that nigga came. I was just going to you one. You know how that's how niggas be in the NBA, bro. They doing all type of trick shots. I was glad to try different ways to kill a nigga, bro. I was glad to use a different way of just decimating this dude. Just throwing his head. If you take nigga head, just throw it to a wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then next time he gonna think of something different. And something different is meditating terror. You know? I knew that when they came, there was no fear when they came because I knew they had nothing they could do. So the fact that you even came, now I gotta do what I gotta do to you.
Right.
And then it's gonna be the Lord doing it to you.
Wish they could see me.
Right. Wish they would see me. It's gonna be the opposite for these people. What Conquest said.
It says, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
Right, so whatever Esau coming, you know, he gonna come in his tank, you know, he gonna come in his fighter jets, his damn Black Hawk helicopter. Well, we gonna break you, and we gonna break the helicopter with your ass in it. We gonna break the tank with you in it. You know?
Fly for the jet. Your head gonna come out on the side with us.
We gonna be. Remember that movie Man of Steel when he tried to come down there? They just look at his ass like, what are you doing? Grab his big ass.
We don't need a gun, bro. In that dream, I didn't have a weapon. There was no need for me to have a gun. Why do I need a gun for when I can kill you with my hands?
Right.
I want to touch you.
Right.
I want to lay hands on you, dog. I ain't trying to. What I need to. That's Esau blessing.
That shit lame as
That's
hell.
Esau blessing. Esau.
What I'm doing that for? Hey,
You hear me?
your computing gun.
Crush your shit.
Hey, what did Jacob say to
Hey, with a gun, you run out of bullets. You don't run out of fucking hands.
Yeah, you know what? That bitch is coming, boy.
They coming, boy. And it's unlimited power.
And they coming harder and harder.
Right. Ding, 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 ding. Well, we fight for the power, man. Hey, I got a family that need me. When all hell break loose, what? Hey, what? You want to take your family, right? Okay, yeah. Use me. But you gonna need to. They kick you your door. Dude, what you gonna do? Sit there and shit yourself like everybody else? Are you gonna call upon YAHAWAH, shit, YAHAWASHI? Are you gonna hear? From outside the house, all you gonna hear? And you gonna see a nigga fly through the window. Fly out the window.
Actually, that's our whole
across the street. Are you kicking the door, dude? You know, right now, are you gonna hear YAHAWAH, nigga fly out the fucking window.
You see the first nigga fly, they gonna say, let's wrap it up.
That's why they gonna run. That's why they gonna run. That's why they gonna put him to flight. Right. They see a nigga fly through the window and he be in the house across the street. What's going on in there?
So nobody else in there.
Retreat! You know, it's a call on YAHAWASHI, man.
It says,
Hey, brothers, if we having fun with this, if we having fun talking about it, if we having fun talking about it, how much doing it, bro? That's right!
it says, with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman.
Man and woman, how do you break a piece of man? How do you tear a motherfucker in two? In 4 and 5 pieces.
You know what's crazy? I had a vision like that, bro, where it was a long ass time ago, bro. But like, I had a whole lot of people following after me. And my left hand, it was able to heal and restore people. And my right hand would disintegrate people, bro. And they would break into pieces and like crumble and decay away, bro. And it was like, bro, that was that power, man. Because people were trying to come up against me. You know, I'm like, you know, you still have mockers and scoffers, you know, trying to, you know, because they even profess the Lord as a dude. They trying to say he was a madman. You know, so it was people like that coming, you know, towards me. I was just disintegrating them, man. And it was beautiful, bro.
Hey, you know what that remind me of Bears. You got a weapon and you heroes to pop. And whoever the fuck is in front of you, when you feel that shit, you don't exist anymore.
I said, destroy in Hebrew would be abad. But he say Akai. He's a race, you're going to cease to exist.
Yeah, and Bears is a god of destruction. So we're going to be made gods of destruction.
See, we're going to be made, bro, we're going to be gods of destruction for all that. Any anime, any superhero movie you watch, the Lord going to make us stronger than that. We're going to have all the mutant powers, like Apostle Paul say. We're not just going to have the power over metal. And it may come with fucking plastic bullets.
Because it's going to be whatever you ask the Lord for, you're going to do it. So if you say, make this water turn, you know, make it run faster, whatever you thinking in your mind, Lord's going to do it.
Bro, the Lord's going to expand our thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, right now, we can't think, we just thinking the low level, but the Lord's going to expand our thoughts. So we're going to think of some crazy shit, you know, you never seen before, man. All right? And the Lord's going to be able to know us to do it. Right now, we can't even comprehend that power, bro.
Right, you can't comprehend exactly.
Because the Lord, mind, his thought process is a whole different level than us, man. So he's like, I'm going to give you this type of power. And when he give us that power, what was that?
And that's how it was about dream. It was like, even on the basis, like, not even the telecommunication, all the other things, even the basis level of just being indestructible. You know, having strength. Basic power, like, it was like you do an unimaginable amount of power. You can do a lot with that. So imagine the rest of the power, bro. You know what I'm saying? Up in your skin. You know, you can fucking like that, bro. But that's just on, and Lord showed me that this is, it's like the Lord gave me that dream. He said, this is a piece of the power. Go have fun.
And this motherfucker gonna be a whole playground, man. You know?
That's why we're crying now. Yeah. We're gonna laugh later.
Hey, that's gonna be our ventilation process. We can able to finally
exhale.
Exactly.
Yeah. Bro.
Imagine having to levitate.
We've been really waiting to whoop a nigga ass anyway.
Imagine having to levitate because if your feet touch the ground, it's gonna blow up. You know? So it's like, damn, bro.
It's too powerful.
Hey, you see, and right now, through spirit, we meditating on that terror, right? Hey, well, Esau demonstrated that when he was, you know, jacking our ass up and doing all those things to us. When he two pieces, the horses and chariots, they'll pull our bodies apart. Hey, what you think you thought was going to be in store for us?
They had the power to do that.
Yeah.
And we're going to have the power to tear your body apart with our hands.
Exactly.
We don't have to tie your hand to the back of the truck.
Exactly.
We're going to take our arms. And we see that we're like, oh,
We'll do it with our minds.
Yeah, we'll do it with our minds.
We don't gotta touch it. We don't gotta touch it.
Think about it.
You're a foul ass, man.
Exactly. You just split it in half. Your body gets
You just crush his ass, bro.
What's the last one I for?
I gotta put something right here real quick. Grab it. This is Psalm chapter 137, verse 9. Happy shall he be.
Happy shall he be, man. We will be ecstatic. Okay, to what?
It says that taketh and just dash thy little ones against the stones.
Take them to school. Beat. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did to us. Jack, and they were scream, Jake women up pregnant.
He ain't play fair, bro.
And then cut their belly open, baby fall like it's coming on the head. We gonna do that too, man.
Hey, look, and it ain't just gotta be the babies, man.
It could be you.
It could be you. The brother said in his dream he was smashing motherfuckers into the. Oh wow! Ooh.
Ass off the stone to a brick wall. That throw you into a brick wall.
Face getting smashed into the concrete.
You know, these people, they ain't gonna be changed. Their bodies are gonna be very feeble. These bodies are feeble. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many muscles you got, you're feeble. Okay? But the bodies we're gonna get, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like steel. You know, and impenetrable. So as you throw somebody's head into a rock, dash into a stone, their shit gonna splatter around that stone.
Yeah, I remember Batman punched Superman in that armor set he had, and the fucking armor broke. He punched Superman, the armor broke, man.
So he hit him with his car, and his car went around him.
Yeah.
He had to bleed.
No, he didn't.
He didn't bleed.
See? We gonna be able to, because true guys don't bleed. True guys don't sweat. We ain't gonna break a sweat. We can fly around this bitch a million times, they ain't break a sweat.
Look at that, get up from the clouds, bro.
Look at the sun.
They're the shape of Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi fucking. That's how you know the radio. The clouds are water.
So
whatever vibration, whatever, and this is full. Whatever vibration they put on these clouds, it projects. So if you like see a Wi-Fi signal, the sky, the cloud is basically just a Wi-Fi signal. They're sending signals. They trying, and I show you this, it's coming towards us, they're attacking us.
Motherfuckers spraying shit too.
Right. Go ahead, that was it on that?
But I wasn't on that.
What you got? Bring it out, let's get it out.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16.
Somebody grab it in the NLT as well. No, but I believe it's one in the scriptures say that they should yeah.
That's a money.
What about they should be legal stories? Bring it up.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 20.
When that power comes, they ain't be able to do nothing against you.
Yeah, and that reminds me of a dream that I had. You know, it was me and she said it was me and my wife said it was me and that I had what she had. It was a dream my wife had, and she said we was in the wilderness, but she said that the Lord put us up somewhere on the outside. They're like a bunch of sticks, and it looked like basically a fort that the Lord had me go inside was building it. And so on the outside like a bunch of sticks, but on the inside it was really nice. People could see, but they couldn't come in. You know? So that just gave me a spirit like, yeah, the Lord gonna really take care of us in that day. 2nd Ezra 2 verse 28, verse 27, it says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Stop. Yeah, 2nd Ezra 2 and verse 27. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful. Thou shalt be merry and have abundance. So I want to touch on that word abundance means more than enough. We're going to have more than what we need. The Lord's going to take what we need. Right. Shit, the Lord took care of some unfaithful niggas in the wilderness. How much more for us? That's going to be faithful. They ate every day in the wilderness. It says, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, said the Lord.
Right. Nothing gonna be able to do. They're gonna try everything. Don't go that way. We're gonna have a whole section block out over with us. Right. Come over here, we're gonna cash your ass to pieces.
Exactly. You know that dream that one brother had? The Lord had him going around picking brothers up and taking them to a bunker. Semi-truck. So the Lord will have to go to Lord first.
There's going to be light in the darkness. There's going to be light in the darkness, man. And we want to be a part of that light.
Right.
We're trying to be out in the lane and left out of darkness. That's all that's left. Everybody out here that's playing volleyball, throwing frisbees, you know, footballs, walking the dogs, they ain't going to be in that darkness, man. They going to be fucking not knowing what's going on. All right? And there's going to be light in that darkness.
You want to see, that's why we got to. You want to be put up in that day, bro. We ain't trying to be out here fucking, you know, in the FEMA camp with nothing in the fair flyers.
Right.
Going through it. But you may still be at the elect.
They got jumping people in your nipples.
The Lord. But with that, you may still be at the elect. Because you bullshit, the Lord got to bring you through that. Like, you got to bring you through that, bro. You still got to be proven. Shit. Yeah.
Second Ezra.
That bitch going through it. And that's gonna be your you know. That's gonna be the fire you gotta go through. That's gonna be the fire you gotta go through. You know what I'm saying? We'd rather go through that fire now. We'd rather go through the face the fire now, face that fire later. You gonna face the fire now. Everybody on earth come out to face some kind of fire. Ain't no getting around that fire. You have to be, because everybody gonna go into the kingdom. You know, whether you be a chosen one or a slave, we all gonna be in the kingdom. But everybody got to be purified first. Okay? Everybody can't just come up in there with all that damn barrel in the Lord's house. You know? So you're gonna be purified. You're gonna be purified on this side with the new, or you're gonna be purified right now with this truth.
This book of 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 28 in the GNT. It says the other nations will be jealous of you, but they will not be able to harm you.
They're gonna be jealous of you. How they got food? How they got water? And Esau's mind is to go away. All he been doing this whole time is take it. By the sword you shall, you know, get. He get everything by his sword, by his blessing. He gonna try to go on and take some shit. He gonna use his life. You know? And they're gonna be jealous of you, but they ain't gonna do nothing against you.
Nobody can be jealous. They don't come against us. We have to get a victory. And I'm gonna trust you.
I will protect you with my power and save your children from hell.
He's gonna protect you with his power, so he's gonna use his power through you. I will protect you with my power. I'm gonna protect you with my power. So they shoot at you, the Lord gonna use his power to stop you. He's gonna put his power inside you so you can learn it. And what? And your children shall what?
Protect your children from hell.
And protect your children from hell, which is what? Death. Okay? Lord said, and brothers got children, man. Brothers got babies, infants. Lord said he's gonna protect your children from death. Okay, you ain't for come here and do it for nobody over here. Okay? What you talking about? Hey.
We got blood on the Lord.
What else I got?
Trump announces some breaking news. Says Trump announces new tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China.
Yeah, that's what they say. Expect your prices to go up. You know, Trump making enemies with people overseas and also people under him and below him. Right. So this country, that's why they make it enemies. You should hate the boy, man. Listen, don't turn against America. When you're in this place, so good. Sooner you can pop in that. We were Jews coming out. But that's it. You know, what was just an empire of the elect?
Why are you coming over here?
Shalom, teacher to the elect. Brother Arnson teaches the elders and apostles that most of the promises
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, KAKUDASH.
Shalom.